What's up, guys, and welcome to It's a podcast where we discuss a variety of topics from comedy, movies, and even mental health. Make sure you rate our channel and tell us what you think, and also follow DJ Sabotaj, DJ Sabotaj on all socials, and CTG Martin, that's CTGMAR10 on all socials. And now the latest episode of It's a Podcast with DJ Sabotaj.
You are now listening to a Q-tastic beat.
Hell yeah, I want it all. I ain't really trying to play. Ignoring every call if it ain't about the pay. So I really got a ball. Coach put me in the game. Ever since I got involved, it ain't never been the same. Hell yeah, I want it all. I ain't really trying to play. Ignoring every call if it ain't about the pay. So I really got a ball. Coach put me in the game. Ever since I got involved, it ain't never been the same. Hell yeah, I want it all.
I love that Siri voice.
Recording in progress.
In the beginning. In the beginning.
You're
In the beginning.
in the beginning.
Oh, God.
This call is being recorded for quality purposes.
There you go. There you go, customer service. Oh, shit. I'm keeping this in here. What's up, everybody? And this is DJ Sabotaj, and welcome to It's a Podcast. Man, this is the first time in video. Do you seen our faces?
I'm hot. I'm hot.
Right here is DJ Sabotage. Right under me, just like the Brady Bunch, we got CTG Martin. And right over here, we got Eat the Cake. Hey, eat the cake. Hey.
Eat the cake anime.
Eat the cake anime. How y'all doing? Happy Memorial Day weekend. What is up?
Start with the guests, man. I'm just here to start. Let's start with Drea.
Right,
First, I would like to say that there's nothing happy about Memorial Day. Everybody all sad, putting flowers on graves and stuff.
This is true. This is true.
So, also, somebody had posted on Twitter that they was like, before y'all start with the happy Memorial Day, I'm like, look, I've been laughing all my life. It's gonna be a happy day, okay?
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Y'all ain't finna ruin my mood.
So everybody, Eat the Cake and I went to high school way back in the dawn days of the V eyebrows.
When we were young.
When we were young,
so young.
clowning.
So
we
young.
were clowning in school. Clowning.
Literally.
In school. So I'm glad that you in this room with us so we can clown some more. And everybody knows CTG Martin's my brother, my pal, always. And we've been bouncing around for multiple jobs. Somehow we always work together. And this is the fifth time we got this.
That's funny.
It just
So y'all quit jobs and then y'all get a new job and now y'all work together again. Like,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
every time.
So we met.
You might as well be like, where you applying to next?
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm in there.
Seriously.
Oh,
Seriously.
Oh,
It
man.
was like that. We started Buffalo Wild Wings. I was a DJ. He showed up. We chatted. We cool, you know. And then the next time we see each other, he was walking in the Journeys, wanting a job. We got him a job. And the next thing you know,
Oh, Lord.
we met up again at Office Depot. And then we worked together
Oh,
in
my
Harry's. And now,
And here we are
hey.
here we are.
again.
Hey.
I'm saying, like, we might as well just every time you get another job, just hit you and be like, okay, so where did you go?
Oh, I do.
So we can apply.
Yeah. I constantly it sounds terrible because it sounds like I just go through a million jobs. But like when I do get a job, I honestly surround myself with positive and successful people. That's just a mentality I like to have. So I have no problem at all working with people, especially like people like Taj, multiple times because I know what it brings to the table for me. So yeah,
Right.
I have no doubts our journey on that probably ain't done. So
Right.
this is just number 5. We're only halfway there, I think.
Right. Exactly. And side note, Chris.
Y'all gonna have y'all's retirement party together. It's gonna be
Yup.
lit.
Like at the same day.
Yeah.
On the same day.
Like, let's just combine them so we can save some money. You know, we on a fixed income now.
Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh my God,
this
it's gonna be great.
Yeah. We've been
It's gonna
talking
be
video for a minute, so here we are.
Yes, and here we
So I
are.
had to-
So
I
y'all,
had to
so
wear
this
the
is so
shirt.
this is for real the first time y'all did this on video.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely.
I had to dress up for the occasion.
Oh, got the,
Oh,
what,
okay.
the
Yeah.
taco cat.
I
Is that
didn't
taco
know,
cat?
I didn't know I was
Taco
supposed
cat.
to dress up. I feel like I should go put a different shirt on, like with a cartoon or something on it.
Yeah, I mean, this is our first video, Drea. First
mean, look
video
at
of
this.
A.
Look at this. Look at the cat on it. What is that? What is
Right.
that? Show us what. Show us what. Tell
Oh,
us
yes.
about the shirt.
Tell us about the fashion.
Okay,
Tell us
so
about the shirt.
here we go. So we talked about it a little bit in the employee shortage episode we did. I was leaving a employer recently, getting back closer to home. I'm working back in Lima again. I was working in Fort Wayne, and I was driving from Lima to Fort Wayne every day. It was a lot of miles, and it was cool for a long time, but it finally caught up to me. I've noticed with that company, sometimes when people move on, you know, I will just say that the term employees leaving is not to be celebrated was a comment I heard when we've had some good employees find better opportunities. I never liked that. I never liked that sentiment.
Why
You
does it
know,
have to be
yeah,
celebrated? You
I
doing
think you
better?
should
Shoot,
celebrate.
yeah.
Exactly. You should celebrate not only the better opportunity that was presented to them, you should celebrate the work that they did for you while you had them. And so that
Right.
was never the case. So during my exit interview, there was a lot of questions and a lot of answers. The one I didn't have a big answer on was, were there any policies that we put in place that was detrimental or stopped you from doing your job? And I didn't really have one. I didn't really think any rules or things like that we put in place were actually that bad. They made sense, but they really were hammering down on it. And sure, they implemented a dress code where, like, even for me, that somebody works on the floor where it's dirty and it's hot, we're still required to wear dress pants and a shirt with a collar on it. So my last day,
I know this is where I know exactly where this is going.
being a very professional style place that it was. I mean, there were even some days we had to wear like jackets. So I thought, what a great last day shirt to be remembered by. And
heck yeah,
no
with
one,
the little cats all over it.
Yeah. Most everybody got the joke. A few of the higher ups, not big fans, didn't really want to talk about the old taco cat shirt.
Oh man.
So yeah, it was completely a spite buy, and now I just wear it to annoy my wife. Big holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Yeah.
All the
Whenever,
holidays, and
she's
special
gonna introduce
occasions.
me, like, employees that she has. Yeah. Like if I have my next child, this will be the first shirt that child, sees. We'll see how many kids I pop out, but this will now be my new birthing shirt. So
Oh God.
you just in the hospital, please.
Oh my God.
So
We already know what's gonna be talked about at your funeral, retirement party, all the parties. It's gonna be that shirt.
Yep.
Oh, that's
passed down
hilarious.
generation to generation.
Right.
I'm excited.
See,
Taco
now I
cat shirt.
gotta come up with some cool ass shirts. So I'm just rocking the Xbox, man. That's it. I'm an Xbox man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a full gamer, but if I had to choose, it'd probably be Xbox.
Yeah,
Be Xbox.
I'll be a PlayStation guy.
See,
I converted.
But
And I don't look back.
this over here, this girl right here, she PC.
Ooh.
No, I'm not.
Wait, you're not?
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Master Race.
Bam.
Ooh. Master Race
Xbox.
PC. Ugh.
Xbox.
I mean, I used to be, for real. Like when I first started gaming, I was PC only. But then I was like, I want to say it was probably maybe like 8-9 years ago. My PC died on me, and I was like, I am not spending $700-800 to buy another one. So I seen that they had a sale on the Xbox for like, I think it was Black Friday or something. It was the Xbox One X or One S, not X. That was when it first, well, not when it first came out. I think it had been out like 1 or 2 years already. So I went ahead and bought that. It was only $250. And so I started playing that, and I was like, I got to get myself used to the controller because I'm used to just point click. Just, you ain't got to do all that extra coordination with buttons.
Yep.
I was getting mad, so I stopped playing it for a while. And then I remember I took my daughter to daycare. I was like, all right, today we about to figure out this controller stuff. Man, I went to turn my Xbox on. It just kept like the little, the little X button just kept flashing. I'm like, well, maybe I just got to turn it off and turn it back on. Because, that's what you do when your electronics don't work. You turn it off, you turn it back on. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Still, it didn't do nothing. The light wouldn't come on, nothing. So then I picked it up to unplug it. I picked it up and just a whole bunch of water said all over the floor. My daughter poured water in it. When she was 3. And I was like, are you serious? So I want to say 2 years. It probably wasn't even a whole 2 years. Maybe like a year later, I bought the One X. And now I have the Series X. Just got that like a couple months ago.
Nobody talks about how children do not allow us to have nice shit for the first
they don't.
Facts.
5 years of their life.
First of all, children are very disrespectful.
Yes,
like
they are.
what if I wanted to play? I wanted to play my game. Like, man, I don't like, what was this is the thing, like when you think about toddlers and stuff, like what do they be thinking about? First of all, what made you think that pouring water inside the Xbox was gonna be okay?
Right. And
I just be wanting to know like the thought process. This looks like a good place to pour this.
I don't know if I want to know. Yeah, I don't know if I want to know. As much as I do, I think I'm terrified. It's like
I do,
down.
but I don't.
Yeah,
right.
It's scary.
Right. And
no, I saw a thing. Go ahead, Tosh.
No, I'm just gonna say, listen, I love my kids. We all love our kids, but you almost got to give celebration to a parent who said their kids are a bunch of assholes, because we all should understand why.
Yes.
I'm a firm believer in fuck them kids.
Yes.
Like that's my motto. Fuck them kids. Like I love my kids. I do. I will kill everybody over my kids, but fuck them kids.
Right.
Yeah, if you're one of them people
look, matter of fact, we need to make shirts. Fuck them kids.
I'm telling you right now, if you're a parent that says my kid's not an asshole, your kid is the biggest asshole out of all of them.
Yes.
Oh, those parents.
And you trying to hide it, and you just want us to watch your kids so you can go hide, because no, we're not watching your kids. We ain't crazy.
Yep.
No.
Kids. You ain't lying.
Fuck them okay.
Kids. Same thing. I kill for them.
Yeah.
But man, that urge for killing was caused by them.
Listen, sometimes you be wanting to kill the kids. Yeah. And then you be like, no, jail time and bills and things. I can't do that.
Yeah, and like that's
then
the
I
thing.
might then you'll miss them a little bit because you killed them. You're like, damn, I kind of miss Savannah.
Yeah. There's such an investment too.
Yeah.
2 years in, you're like, I've spent so much. It's like a bad car.
Okay,
like,
yes.
I'm already here. I'm already here.
I'm already 20,000 in. Just bringing them into the world costs 15,000. So shit. Yeah. Keep them.
All I'm doing is making a tally. I'm making a tally of all the shit they've been doing, and I'm waiting for that PTA dance recitals. Those high school dances, I'm gonna show up there and do all the dance, daddy moves, all the daddy. Look, I'm flossing. I'm flossing.
All of that. We're gonna be doing all of that. We're gonna be wearing the crazy shirts. Matter of fact, Chris, I need that cat shirt.
The taco cat.
I'm about to bring taco cat to the graduation. Okay.
Oh shit! I mean, every person, every friend that comes over here, they're being met with like the sling blade impression, like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, it's out of gas." Every child, like that's for every time you embarrass me. every time.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Freaking kids, man. I'm telling you, like, I promise any parent could talk about kids all day. Like, let me tell you what I don't like about these motherfuckers. We'll be on this thing all day talking about kids.
Dude, I know. And me and my wife go through it too. Like, we just had a grandma sleepover last night, right? And right before bed, we're like, man, it's so quiet in here. And the next morning, we were just kind of like almost mopey, like, oh man, we didn't wake up to like hugs and high fives. And then we're like, hey, let's just go get the kids early and we'll take them out to breakfast. Before breakfast was done, I was like, fuck, I should have left them there longer. Like, didn't even make it and finish the meal. Didn't even finish the meal. I was like, fuck, that was a mistake.
Listen, let me tell you, like, my mom yesterday, well, I got off work at 6 a.m. yesterday. And then I like took a nap at my mom's house and then I was getting ready to leave. And my kids was talking about they want to stay. Y'all want to stay? Hold on, let me call Granny real quick, make sure. She like, you can I can leave them the whole weekend.
Right.
Like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
You gotta confirm it.
And then you gotta not only you gotta confirm it, and then you gotta hurry up and leave just in case they change their mind.
You gotta roll out quick, yeah.
And then you got turn the phone off. Turn the phone off because you don't turn the phone off, but you gonna turn it back on later, just not while you driving home because you're like, I'm already home. I don't have no clothes on. I'm finna take a shower. Matter of fact, all of that. We finna do all the things.
I'd lie about anything. Like, hey, I need you to come back. You know, your kid's just really upset. Be like, listen, I shit all in my pants. I need at least 3 hours. I got to go take care of all of diarrhea. This. Yeah, I just shit all in my socks. My Durants are now foiled. I need 3 hours of clean time just to chill alone with that.
Oh my God. Listen.
I get it.
My mom ain't had to. You sure? That's all. Let me get my shoes. I left quickly. Yeah. She ain't called me back. And good thing she didn't, because I turned the phone off just in case. You never know.
Oh my gosh. All right, so
I can't have no reneges.
Facts.
For real.
Facts. So we got our drinks ready.
Got our drinks ready. I've already started. I started sipping early.
See, I was trying not to.
I was cheating. I'm thirsty. It's hot.
Listen, you know when you have the drink in front of you, you can't really like you just be looking at it, be like, he said 9 o'clock, right? Well, it's 8. I wonder if he mind. I mean, it's 8:30. I wonder if he mind if I just, you know how you get a little cap and you just sip it a little bit. Then you like, well, taste. I could put a straw. I could put a straw in there, and I'm gonna just sip it slow with the straw, and then you drink it all. I gotta pour me another one.
That's the hardest part with the podcast too, is especially when we have guests. You finish out your drink. It's not like you can just be like, hey, hold up, I'm gonna go get a refill. I'll be back.
Right.
You gotta just sit here like,
no.
I straight up called my wife one time. I was texting her as we were interviewing somebody. I'm like, drink, please. Please drink, please. And she did. She like, we had no video. She like snuck in all quiet. Like, here you go. I was like, you're the best.
Look, now she gonna have to like slide it to you like all in kind. Are you gonna just see a random bottle
like a hand, just like here you go.
Like,
just some random shit coming in from the side.
The hell is happening over there?
It'd be like that CNN video of the babysitter let the kid in, they like drop to the floor and then like drag out the door.
Yes.
Just like a cage is gonna drop down like. Oh, thank you.
Yes. I remember I seen that video where the guy, I don't think he was doing an interview, but I think they were in a meeting on Zoom and his baby ran in and he tried to get the baby to come back out, but then he had like a suit from the waist up.
Yes.
But he had like some basketball shorts from the waist down. Yes. And then the dude was like, he ran to go get the boy and push him back out the door and close it. He came back and said sorry. And then the dude was like, nice shorts. And he stood up and showed his shorts. And I what the heck?
I didn't know it was going to be a thing.
Why are we doing this at this point?
I knew it was going to be a thing.
I knew it was going to be a thing. I had a feeling.
Oh, no.
I went professional up top.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. Wait a
What you
minute.
got? It better,
Man,
better
I
at least
sure
be
got
drawers
no- look
on.
at that. Look at that on now.
Ooh.
Just look at this
You got-
lotion.
You got the John
This
Cena's
lotion.
on.
Get the
Get the
John
John
Cena's with the
Cena's.
lotion on. Look how shiny that leg is.
Listen, I should have got me a fan. Y'all over here got me hot, sweating, laughing at y'all. Anywho, let me get some water before I make myself
man.
parched.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Is that Batman?
That's the
Man.
goddamn Batman seat. What is
Oh
up
yeah,
with-
definitely.
yeah.
I got Batman everything. Everybody that knows me knows that I have Batman all the things. The only thing that I have not gotten Batman yet is my tattoo.
There you go. Get
Hey,
it.
Yeah,
Get it.
get that. All right, so
You know, tattoos are an investment though, so I gotta wait. You
This
know,
is
I need
true.
money.
Shh, I know how that goes.
it's true. It's true. I want 5. I want 5 of them, knowing that's a lottery ticket.
Listen,
I got a lot.
a winning lottery
lot to get
ticket.
done.
Sheesh.
I got way too damn many to get redone and done.
Yeah, I only got 3. I mean, I only got 3, but still, no.
But still,
No.
it wasn't cheap.
I think
It
I got
wasn't
9.
cheap.
All right, so
Yeah, I think I got 9.
so we still playing the game with the drinks or what?
Let's do
yeah,
it.
we're gonna play the game with the drinks. For those who don't know, we're playing Never Have I Ever. It's a drinking game. So those who are watching us, you want to join us, whatever drink you want. Okay, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, drink responsibly. Don't be drinking in the car, you know, that kind of stuff. So I just want to put that out there so y'all won't blame us for having a good time.
No,
in our
listen, don't
homes.
blame us because if you're drinking in the car, that means you're an adult. And what you do is none of my business. I'm just gonna throw it out there. And I also encourage all bad behavior. But I did not tell you to do that. We all got our own brains, okay? Continue.
And I can tell you right now, that's a very expensive hobby to get into. Okay, on top of
It
a very
is.
fucking stupid one. So
Right.
Oh yeah, for real.
life lesson
I
learned
mean, but
here.
if it listen, I ain't about that life. First of all, I don't want to be confined to anybody's sales. And
Right.
also reinstatement fee. So you know.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
you're lying. You're lying.
So, for those who don't know, Never Have I Ever, each player will ask a statement or a question. And if the players, even the person who made the statement, has done that thing, they will have to take a drink. Huh? Simple as that. So, for us, I told Eat the Cake and CTG to no holds bar on these questions. So
Oh God.
so you never know what's going to come out of either one of us. Each of us going to ask a separate question, and we're just going to have fun with it in our first video premiere of
Should be good.
A. So, ladies first. Ladies first.
Why you gotta go
Oh,
first? Okay.
yeah, it's 2022. That's like
It is
sexist or
twen-
something now.
Right.
Oh, is it? Listen, I don't be paying attention to none of that stuff.
About
Okay,
the
so
equality.
let me see. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
Oh, see. Look at that.
Nobody.
Look at that.
I never.
No, all day.
Yep.
day.
CG. Yep. I kind of figured that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have any kind of redneck shit, I've done it. So if you got questions about bush light,
So all the redneck shit you
Yeah.
did.
what you want to know about having sex in the cornfield, I got you.
You gonna be sipping. So basically, you gonna be sipping this whole time, is what you saying.
I'm gonna have to get 3 refills at this point.
Yeah, I'm about to say, go ahead and text your wife, tell her to bring you some more drink. 'Cause you gonna, if you didn't bring that whole bottle, you gonna definitely, yeah.
Now
It's
listen,
about,
I
it's about to be bad.
would suggest if you are going to skinny dip, make it a pool, not a pond or river.
That's I get that.
Just
I
a
get
heads
that.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little fish kisses.
It
Little
all
fish
looks
kisses.
it all looks the same to them, bud. A pinky toe, a wiener, it's all the same size.
It's all the same.
Oh, Chris, what do you have?
God.
What you got?
I got one. Okay. And again, I figured we do a little story time with this. This is where we're gonna get the good
Yeah,
out of the video.
definitely.
I
God.
want to see people's.
Yeah.
I want to see the reaction. So
Down
never
for it.
have
Oh,
I
God.
ever, never have I ever ghosted someone?
Oh hell.
Mm-hmm. Knew it. I knew it. I done checked out her Facebook page. I'm like, she's straight up ghosting dudes. I thought it was like a common thing.
My drink out. Soon as he said I knew it, I'm like,
I knew it. The eyes gave it away. She went, shit, I just did
listen.
that. Actually.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I didn't just do it. I didn't just do it, but I mean, I did it a couple few times.
Yeah.
In my life.
I can see it in your soul. Your eyes, your soul
in my
gave it
soul,
away.
damn. He said
you in trouble, girl.
Right,
you know,
Molly, you in trouble, girl.
Oh.
Look,
I
can't even do a story time off of that because I done did it too many damn times. But go ahead, Taj.
Never have I ever Googled yourself.
Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you realize how much of a pain in you know how much of a pain in the ass it is trying to Google yourself when your name's already fucking famous? Fuck you,
right.
Coldplay. Fuck you, Coldplay.
How's the tour, Chris Martin?
Right. No. So the funny thing is, I guess it depends on like your location too. But I Google myself, and I honestly encourage everybody to Google themselves because when I Google myself, my entire address and phone number and email came up.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
All my siblings, all my siblings, my mom and dad, like everything was out on the internet. Like they couldn't really see, they couldn't see like my occupation or like where I worked or nothing like that. But hell, you already got my address.
Right.
You don't need nothing else. You can just show up to my house and call my phone and stuff. So
I'd rather
but there
have
is
my
a
problem.
way, like if you Google yourself and you see all that stuff, you can get that taken off. But it takes like a few days. But yeah, I encourage everybody, Google yourself. Make sure that you get all that information off the internet. Because it's some stalkers. They will look up your name and your everything come up, and then they got you.
This is true.
It is. No, it's always sucked for me. Like, I mean, at least since 2003. Yeah, whenever fucking Coldplay came out, like,
bitches.
Yeah, them bitches. Like, and the worst thing is like I didn't even know who Coldplay was. I was like dead ass laying in bed, hungover one day, and I'm like on the couch. The TV's on like VH1, and all I hear, not even looking at the TV, is like, what's her name? Gwyneth Paltrow and husband Chris Martin welcome baby Apple. I was like, the fuck did I just do? Like, oh my god, how much did we drink last night?
Like, first of all,
yeah, I never heard my name on TV. Yeah, I never heard my name on TV. You just hear Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow, a baby. I'm like, shit, I gotta stop drinking.
And named it Apple. You gotta stop drinking if you name it your baby.
That's
Apple.
a drink night. That's a drunk ass night.
You was drunk as hell.
That's also, and like it was just that like second and a half where I'm like, what the fuck? And like I turned over and see, I'm like, of course the lead singer of that fucking band's my name. God damn it. Like, yeah, I don't ever get to look up anything cool on myself. Allen County Arrest Records. I'm pretty popular.
I feel like
there.
it might be hard too if you got a real common name, and I feel like your name is common anyway. So even if that wasn't the lead singer, just looking up your name would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Basic ass white bitch, me.
For real, like type in. I'm sure if you type in Chris Martin on Facebook, it's gonna bring up a million Chris Martins
in Allen County.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Yeah. That too.
Yo, man.
I mean, yeah. What you got?
Oh, busted.
I had one, but I can't. Okay, let me think. I had one.
She going freestyle.
What was I gonna say? Never.
Here we go.
No, I'm not. I remember now. Never have I ever cheated on my partner. What? I have never either.
I'll say I've been cheated on, but I've never had that desire. Now maybe this is a better or worse thing. To everyone their own opinion. I have physically called someone up and split up with them over the phone because I wanted to have a physical interaction with somebody else.
Damn.
You need your
I don't-
ass whooped.
Like I said, I don't know if that's better or
no,
worse.
come here. I know that's right.
Yeah, like I said,
Maybe I
it could be
should've
better or
said
worse,
that.
but I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe I should say. Maybe I should have said that.
Yeah, I was say I have made that call and just been like, hey, I know we've been hanging out, but I'm messing around with somebody else, and so we're good. And so like I said,
Damn.
for better or for worse, I don't know, but I was a bit of a hoe back in the day.
Back in the day, look.
Yeah, there was a time I was attractive, and I took full ass advantage of that. So
He said back when he was sexy, he was a hoe.
I was a hoe.
I feel it.
Back when you were Justin Timberlake, that's what you're telling me.
Yeah, even a little bit earlier than that.
God.
A little bit earlier.
Shit, Justin Timberlake probably still a hoe. I wouldn't doubt it. All them fake
For
people
sure.
out there.
We've talked
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, we
He's
talked
definitely
about
still
that.
a hoe.
No, I mean, obviously, as a DJ, I had opportunities, like really, really bad opportunities. I even had one after the situation that I had, which I brought up on the episodes before. But even then, when she found out, she was like, I am going to whoop her ass because I wanted you this whole damn time. If I knew, I would have had you. That's what I would whoop her ass, like tapping it, whoop her ass.
Right?
Damn.
Yeah,
I
time.
just never felt that desire to, cheat. Like I said, I'm an egotistical maniac enough that I'll just call you up and be like, fucking somebody else. Just want to let you know. Thanks, bye. Like
But I feel like too at the same time, like if you didn't want the person, you might as well just let the motherfuckers go.
roll out. Yeah. And that was my
For
thing.
real.
I was always very upfront with people that I was dating early on. My wife now, I've been with since I was 21, so like 15 years. And we had a small break after a few years where I kind of hoed out again. But before her and then in that break, anytime I was messing with somebody, I made it very clear up front. It was like, this is just this, right? Either one of you, this is like a car rental. We barely month to month.
Not a rental.
I can drop this thing off anywhere and we're done. Like, so I was very clear with people most of the time. They understood,
Right.
Or other people said, hey, if you're going to have multiple partners, don't make me one of them. So
Right.
I think open communication for me has always been helpful. So
I feel like everybody should be like that.
Yeah,
I be telling people that all the time. I'm like, if you up front, but stuff be changing. Like, it could be just a casual thing and then it's turning into something else.
Yep.
Right.
But I feel like if you honest up front, then you given an opportunity for it to turn into something else. So
Right.
I have a friend who is a girl that is very, very sexually like promiscuous. And when she messes with dudes, she tells them up front, like, if you're looking for a mom, I ain't it. If you're looking for a wife, I ain't it. If you're looking to fucking have the best weekend of your life and then never fucking talk to me again, hop on in, daddy, let's go. And she is so open about it and cool. Like, she posted on her Facebook or Instagram, like, she is very much transcending that idea of like, just because you enjoy sex, you're a hoe. She's starting to say like, I'm tired of the double standards and I'm tired of apologizing for it. So I commend her a lot. So I think that's how it should be, honestly.
It should be. Yeah. I mean, that's how I've always been. Like, if I'm really not trying to be in any type of relationship or be somebody's stepmom or whatever the heck, I'm gonna let you know straight up. We ain't doing this. Like, I'm not even gonna give you my phone number, so you can't call me the next day. Like, it's either you meet me at this time at this place, or we don't be, have a nice life. It was nice talking to you. That's it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, when my wife wises up and realizes she's better than me and divorces my dumbass, I will at some point she's gonna wake up and be like, wait the fuck, I am so much better looking and cooler than this dude. So when that happens, though, I'm telling you what, I'm chasing down them 2s and 3s for a year on end.
2s and 3s.
2s and 3s.
Hey, 100,
200
200 2s and 3s is like 10 9s. So it's all the same math, really.
It's the same thing. Okay.
It's all the same math. It all matters.
I understand.
So, Chris, what you got?
Never have I ever peed in the shower. Let's go.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, everybody pee in the shower. It makes sense. It makes sense.
There's a drain there.
I get it.
And plus too, like you get in the shower and you gotta pee.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get out the shower and pee and get back in. The fuck?
I ain't clean up that floor.
Okay? The fuck is the hell?
No,
And you
I
already
get it.
finna wash anyways. You might as well just go ahead and pee.
Now I will say where this stemmed from is somebody posted a thing on Instagram that made me laugh, and they made it very dead ass serious to where I was scrolling by and I had to scroll back. And somebody said it was like it showed a picture of a drain, and it said when you take a shit in the shower, does anybody else have issues pushing it down?
Oh,
First of all,
how?
And I was like, I'm just rolling. I'm like, the what? Hold up! It was a.
Why would we do that?
The drain is
I
not
thought
a
it was funny.
garbage disposal. Like that's
That's
oh,
know
gotta take
what,
a shit.
I was more thinking of the dynamics, like how do you do it? You ain't just standing there.
why
You gotta-
do you do that?
You
Like
gotta
Why?
kinda, yeah, you gotta hit that ballerina pose, right? Like the bent,
Ah.
arms on the knees.
The cur-
Yeah, you gotta curve it. Ooh.
so this is funny that this is even being brought up because now it just reminded me of I just looked up, I forgot how I even got there. You know how you just be Googling shit and then it just take you down the rabbit hole. So I got all the way down to who made the toilet, how the toilet was made, and why it was made like that. So let me educate the people.
Here we go.
So you know, back in the day they used to have the outhouses or whatever. So when they made the whole plumbing system, that was made like overseas or whatever, to where you could flush the toilet. It uses a bunch of water and flushes it all out. Well, they put a bath or toilet in like one of the queens. I don't know what queen because I don't remember. It was like 3:00 in the morning when I was looking this up. So bear with me. So anyways, they put a toilet inside the queen's, I want to say it was her bedroom or something like that. And then she was like, take it out of here because it smells bad because, you know, she was shitting in there. So then they made you know how the back of the toilet, like at the bottom, after you flush it, the toilet drain goes like this, like it goes up and then curves. The reason why it does that is because when it was going straight down, just like a porta potty, you can smell all that shit, even when you flushed it. But they made it swivel up like that and back down so you can't smell it after it flushes. So reason why I brought all that up is why the fuck is you taking shits in the shower? Because it don't go up and back down like that. You still can smell the shit in the shower. Why the fuck would you do that?
And not only that,
Like,
what happens if you slip mid shit?
Thank you.
That was my biggest.
Thank
My
you.
biggest concern
Okay,
wasn't
so-
even the gross
okay,
factor.
so
It was
you
what if I slip?
Not even slipping. You slip mid shit. That faucet is gonna be in your ass. So if you take it in the ass and you like that, then that's fine for you. But the rest of the people who don't take it in the ass,
Maybe
and it's not fine with them.
That might be a life.
It's gonna have a huge problem when they slip.
That might open their eyes to some bigger, like, hey, wait a minute. Whoa.
And what's gonna open their eyes
Hey.
in their asshole? What are you talking about? Asshole gonna be gaped when they slip.
Maybe you never
The
know. There's
fuck?
at least one or two folks gonna be like, this ain't so bad. I can live with it. All right.
You know,
Say so
you know
bad.
what? I've been wanting to try this for a very
Yep.
long time, and you know, here it is. Here we
Here
are.
it is.
We're gonna
Here
go
we
take
are.
yeah, we're gonna go take down the "Don't Tread on Me" flag, and we're gonna move forward in life. Here we go.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So
Ugh.
never have I ever dated more than one person at once.
Never have I ever dated. Oh yeah, I've done lots of that.
Nah. I mean, I don't think so. I definitely like started.
I did.
Yeah, starting the talking to somebody while with somebody else. But yeah, like I said, I was always pretty clear and clean cut. Like, this is done. This is gonna start being a thing. So I can't say I ever overlapped really.
I did, but I mean, like, we wasn't officially together. I just felt like shit. If I'm wasting time with this person, I might as well waste time with this person over here too.
Yeah.
So we was wasting time together. Hey,
Yeah.
but I was upfront. I told him upfront, I'm like, hey, if we ain't official, then I'm just letting you know that I am talking to somebody else. So if he decides He want to make it official, and you didn't. You can't get mad. So
Shit. I 100%.
they was okay with it.
Okay, I actually have to redact some information here. I 100% have cheated and been in a relationship with somebody while they were but to be fair, it's the woman I'm married to. I kind of forgot we never stopped messing around while we were actually dating other people.
So you was cheating with her, basically.
Actually, when
you cheated on her and with her.
No, never on her. That's the thing. It's always been with her. When we first met, she was dating somebody else, and then we started hanging out, and they kind of split that off. Then when we split up, she was actually dating somebody else, but we were still kind of meeting up and hooking up on the side every now and then. Same with me. I actually kind of forgot that I was dating somebody too. But again, it was so insignificant 12 years ago. I kind of forgot about that. I was like, that's right. We were kind of seeing other people, but still getting together every now and then. And then again, obviously, like I said, that's what it was kind of meant to be, because 12 years later, 2 kids, everything else, here we are. But
so y'all were some WB Dawson's Creek kind of shit. That was season 3. Yeah. That was season 3, episode 14. Yeah, I remember that episode. I do.
We did. We actually we split up over the dumbest fucking reason. And then 2 weeks later, she's just like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." She's like, "You want to go shoot pool?" I'm like, "Sure." So yeah, we just kind of, even though we split up for a while.
Oh, so that's what that means. You shoot pool and then you get naked.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me make a note.
Yep.
You want to shoot?
Yeah, it's in the Farmer's Almanac.
Pool.
That's where I learned that trick.
Okay. Want to shoot pool? Okay.
I
got it.
I dated. Well, does prom work? I went to prom with 2 at the same time.
That is a fair question.
I mean, were y'all dating though? I mean, if y'all was dating,
I was dating one, but I promised the date with another
to somebody else. So you brought home. I know that's right.
So I did the same thing.
Wait, you didn't say?
I went to homecoming with the girl and left with a different one.
Oh, see, that was different though. See, I get that
so
though.
That's different.
I get that.
That's different.
Dawson's Creek, I get that.
Okay, yes, Dawson's Creek. What season you say that was? Season 3?
Yeah, it was season 3, episode 14.
I'm an ugly cry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
the Dawson cry.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait.
Lord.
No, no.
He said he went to homecoming with one and left with another one.
But okay, so I went to LCC.
Did the other girl have a date? She just left her date there?
That's
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm hanging up. This conversation is over. All of y'all suck as people.
Listen, I will not lie. I do not have the best record. Pre wife, that's sure. I was a piece of work.
Whole bag.
Very much so.
Whole bag.
Hilarious.
Hey,
I feel it though. Hey, when you're young, you got to do all the things, okay? And that's part of all the things.
Oh, I lived. There was no stone unturned for me. I did some shit.
I know that's right. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. I feel like you got some good stories to tell.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like a damn nun.
Compared to y'all.
I definitely am not, and I'm nowhere near. I cannot ever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did pretty much all the things minus drugs. I've never done any drugs, but I've done all the whole things.
Damn, I really got all the check boxes in my corner. Okay.
Man,
okay.
Dre, what you got?
Look, we got to find something for Taj to sip to.
No shit. Goddamn.
Because look,
Boy Scout over here.
Me and you gonna be in the chair like this. Taj just gonna be talking. He's just gonna be talking, and we just gonna be. I'm gonna be.
I was gonna say I've already finished the normal drinks I had. I'm gonna go get something a bit stronger at this point.
Man, listen.
Again, I'm a professional though. This is a daily activity for me. We probably should strike that from the record. Sure, Child Protective Service is gonna hear this.
Man, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Anyways, never have I ever
I got a little white claw in my nose.
lied on my resume.
Oh shit. Every resume.
Really?
Oh,
I'm always scared, so I just don't.
no, I'll tell you right now, that is the game. You lie your ass off. You do enough to where
So you
can-
gotta lie on the resume, okay?
You have to.
Like
And
what type of lies do you tell?
anyone that
I mean,
you can,
I'm pretty sure it ain't nothing crazy, right? I
anyone
flew a plane.
exactly. Anyone that you can back up. Okay. So when I tell people this, right? How many people, and I guarantee you both have done this. You've had a job.
All right.
If you looked at what your boss is doing or a coworker, and you said, I could not only do that, I bet you I could do it better. On your resume, say you did. Why not? Because then the worst case scenario is the employer that you go to is going to give you a shot to do the thing that you said you did. And then that's your chance to roll the dice, see how it turns out.
Right.
So why not?
I mean,
you at least have enough to
if
talk
you see
about,
somebody
right?
else doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, like, I mean, even in the most basic form, right? So I'm fortunate enough, like the field that I work in, I really can't, I don't want to say I can't learn a lot more. I still can, but it's more finite detail stuff. But when I first started getting into management, I started really liking seeing what the project managers were doing. Because all it was looking at an area, saying, getting rid of the idea of saying like, okay, this is how we've always done things. It was just like, what's a different layout or a different pattern to make this more efficient and easier for people to use? So then all I did was I went and actually like ran that job or did that thing and said, man, it really sucks bending over every 10 parts to get something out of a basket. Wouldn't it be cool if we had a shelf right here that was like hip level? I didn't have to bend over. So then I realized it was just that little dumb shit. When I was going for my next job and stuff, I was like, oh, I was also part of the project management team. Wasn't completely true. I gave suggestions to the project manager. So to me, I felt like I was being a team player. So I don't necessarily want to say it's lying. It's playing semantics.
I mean, technically you were involved. You just wasn't officially a part of the team.
Right. So then when I got a job as a inventory process control engineer, that's why. Because it was like, oh, this guy was essentially a project manager. Nope.
Oh, no, that's right.
You know, my district manager said the same thing to me.
Oh, yeah. Lie your ass off. Why not? Dude, I
only
had
lie on a couple
that's
things,
funny
I
though,
guess.
because my cousin told me, I ain't gonna say which one, but my cousin told me to put on my resume that I did something for her because her and her husband have a business, and there was something that I was looking at and I was like, I can't do this. I ain't got no experience in this. She's like, just say that you were my virtual assistant or something like that. I said, what the fuck is a virtual assistant?
if you can find a way to word things to your favor, you can make anything look good. And I know this because I actually help people build resumes. So for instance, like say Taj was trying to go into automotive manufacturing and he's like, well, why would I write down, my sales job at Journeys? What benefit does that have? I'm like, that has a ton. You can write on there that you are proficient in communication between team members. You can write down that you've gone through conflict resolution. You can mark down that you think on your feet proactively, and you have to come up with creative solutions to problems. Those are all things that fit into the automotive manufacturing worldscape. So,
Chris, I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down.
I did it. Yeah, I did it for years. I never put like my experience at like bar. I never put my experience in my sales jobs I had, and I realized, hey, those are all things that actually you are selling yourself. You're your own product, your own brand. So find a way to word it to your advantage. And the best way to do that, look at a job that you've had that you want to figure out how to take your experience from. Look up what the requirements are online. Look at the job that you're looking for. See if any of them match. There will be some comparisons. So even if it's data analytics, that is one of my favorite things that I see on resumes that I tell people use any job you have for. Data analytics is literally just saying, I know how to look at information. And from that information, I can come to a conclusion or come to a solution. Yep. And that's it. You are now a data analytics expert. That's it.
Yep.
It's all wording. And that's the stupid ass game that I'm actually learning how to play. as I'm getting older and wiser and working with other people, I'm starting to realize the game isn't so much black and white. It's very gray. And you got to be able to like push that gray around a little bit to get what you want to be in life. So yeah, it's like I said, don't be afraid on a resume, lie your ass off. Because for me, I don't care what your resume says. When I interview you, that's where I'm gonna get what I need from you to see if you're the right person for the job.
Right.
So, resume just catches my attention, and you want to catch attention. You want to be one of the top 5 out of 25 that stand out. So even if you don't necessarily be able to fully back it up, I might just like the vibe that we have during interview. That might just be somebody I'm like, I need that kind of energy on my team right now. The other stuff I can teach them. Right. So
yeah, because they got to train you anyway. That's why, like, I always put all my work history, because I haven't had that many jobs. So I always put everything that I did. It don't matter what the hell it is, because then I feel like they're gonna see my responsibilities at whatever job it was, and like, oh, tell me about this. What'd you have to do then? I'm like, shit, it's my time to shine. I love talking about me.
Exactly. I swear to God, Taj, you found the female version of me. I don't know how you did it. It's impressive. It's impressive, though.
Chris, what you got?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Never have I ever met a celebrity.
Oh, I have.
Story time. I'll sit back because I have not. Not really. I don't think so. Oh, look, Taj better just keep on sipping.
Yeah, just drink the whole
finish
thing.
The can.
Drink all of it, because you haven't been drinking. You haven't been drinking. It's just been me and him.
Story time.
Matter of fact, because you're gonna have like a million of them. So just tell us your favorite celebrity.
Oh shit, that's too many. Okay.
Oh
well,
God. Favorite.
Okay.
I shouldn't say favorite celebrity, but more like your favorite experience with whatever celebrity you met.
I love that.
All right. So before I get to that, I want to give a shout out to Dave Tango, to my mama. Dave Tango from
Beyonce has the greatest album of all time, y'all.
Gotta listen to the kids, bro. No, a big shout out to Dave Tango from Ghost Hunters. He's an amazing guy. I met him like a year ago, and we still talk to this day. So I had to say that. But I would say it. God.
So many.
There really is. No, there really is. I would say when I was at the Shack, at Yellow Springs, Ohio, with Dave Chappelle and Craig Robinson was there, Punky Brewster was there, Michael Che was there, and the All-Star Weekend, which that was insane.
That was recent, wasn't it?
That was recent. Machine Gun Kelly, Megan Fox, Toby Nigwe, 2 Chainz, Guy Fieri, Bill Murray, Trauma,
everybody.
DJ Trauma, everybody. That's just part. No, I'm sorry. Jimmy Jam is probably my best story of my time. I was 5 years old. We went to see Janet Jackson, 1814 Rhythm Nation, and we were sitting in our seats early, and we saw Jimmy Jam standing in the stadium, just observing the area. And my dad and I went up there. We shook his hand. He grabs my ticket and signs the ticket and told me, "Keep this until you're an adult and you'll understand why." I think that is the best
Do you still
celebrity
have it?
story. I do.
Wow.
I do.
That's pretty cool, actually.
I do.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry I name dropped everybody, but,
Yeah,
but I had to remember that was the best one.
Let's not forget, not only did you name drop everybody, then you went, nah, fuck all them. Actually, I got a better one.
Yes. But that's fine. But that was his most recent one. So then, but yeah, I think the Jimmy Jam one was better though.
Yeah, I would say that's still like cherished moment right there for me.
What about you, Dre? I saw you take a little sip
Yeah.
there.
What you got?
I think that my favorite experience was when I met John Witherspoon.
Yes.
Nice.
He is, first of all, I should say, because he passed away recently, but he was the nicest celebrity I have ever met. Ever. Even nicer than the dude, the dude from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that played Jeffrey.
Yeah.
I met him when I was 12, maybe. I think I was 12. But this John Witherspoon, we went to go see him at the Funny Bone in Dayton. And afterwards, you know how they let you take pictures and stuff afterwards with whoever the person was?
Yep.
Well, it was me and my cousins. We all went, and for whatever reason, the camera was acting funny. Like it looked like the picture wasn't going to develop because they were using a Polaroid camera. And he told us to stand to the side just in case, because we had to pay for the picture. So he told us to stand to the side just in case, and then he would take another picture with us if it didn't develop. And he waited for us. He waited for it. I mean, it was a while too. It took a minute. And them things take like 2 seconds to develop. That thing was just taking forever. And we told him it was fine and everything. And he gave us a frame and stuff, told us to have a good night and thanks for coming and all that. That dude was super nice. Super, super nice. I tell people all the time, like every time he would come, I would just go see him. I ain't even care. I'm like, this just because from that one day, he was super nice. I mean, the other dude, Jeffrey, he was nice too, but I mean, I was an adult then when I met him. So it's different because you appreciate stuff like that.
That's all. He seems like a super genuine guy too. I mean,
yeah.
And comedy
nice.
Genius too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Shout out to John Witherspoon. Man, yeah, that's one of them ones that you don't even realize you miss until you rewatch something he's in, and then you think like, damn, I'm never gonna get to see another performance from him.
Right.
That's a tough
and he
one.
literally
That's a tough one.
he did the Funny Bone literally every year. So like, I think the last time he did it in Columbus was last year. So.
I don't have a big celebrity one unless we want to include Reese
face.
Oh my God.
Reese.
Children.
Every episode.
Oh man.
That's probably the most famous person I've ever really had a conversation with.
Really?
I mean, like, some of the bands I played in, we played with some more famous groups. I just, like, with my social anxiety stuff, I was never big on like meet and greets and stuff like that. I'd go to the concerts and I'd listen to music and I'd have a blast. But yeah, I just never, because I just always had this feeling like, what the fuck do they want to say to me? Like what am I bringing to the conversation other than like, hey, you're awesome. Oh, you've heard that 17,000 times a day? Awesome. Cool. Thanks.
Right.
Great. I'm an asshole. See you later. Like, I didn't know, like, I never knew what to say or do. And so I didn't. And so trying to break out of that shell a little bit, because you just never know. You never know where a conversation might lead or anything like that. And so, yeah. And I'm realizing like a lot of, famous people, especially, are just normal ass people too. So you just got to say hi, be kind. So. And
shoot, a lot of them have social anxiety too. They don't want to talk to nobody. But the thing is, when you're a celebrity, if you don't talk to your fans, then you're automatically labeled as an asshole. And I think that's fucked up. Yeah, because speaking of, like, that girl, Summer Walker, because she has social anxiety, some girl wanted to give her a hug, and Summer was like, no, I'm not going to hug you. I mean, she didn't say it like that, but she just said she didn't want to hug. But I was like, even if I don't have social anxiety, I am not hugging you. Like, I don't know you.
Right.
That's weird. And if I was at work, that would be considered sexual harassment. So no, I'm not hugging you.
Right. And especially with everything that's going on now. I mean, you don't want to be hugging on people. I mean, for real. Like,
exactly. I mean, and they can do anything to you. They can wipe something on you or freaking try to kiss you or any freaking thing. Like, no, I'm not hugging you.
I agree.
Right.
The world's weird. I mean, just in general, like, there's so many different rules now, and things are acceptable, things aren't. I've never been a huge person on like physical contact anyway, unless like I really know somebody. There's nothing better than a good a good hug. But like if I don't know you, even some handshakes, I'm like, we can fist bump. I'm cool with
Yeah.
that. Like,
yeah.
there you
I
go.
don't like shaking people's hands because I always think about how like when I go out in public and I see like, you know, if you had to use the public restroom and you just see somebody walk out, didn't even touch the fucking seat.
Yeah.
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 No,
I'm
it's
like,
nope, same.
I don't want to use nobody's phones. I don't want to shake no hands. Like if I don't know you, then I'm not touching you.
Right.
Oh, I agree.
Right.
I agree. Who's up?
Me.
Let's go.
Never
Do it.
have I ever kissed someone I just met.
Oh, that's I was like, hell, I think I've accidentally kissed people I had never met. It was like,
Yeah, I have. That's why. I mean, I didn't know the person, and I kissed him.
Yeah, I one of the best experiences I had of like realizing I was out of school and everything was going up to the Wooly Bully, which later became what the hell it was after Wooly Bullies in Finland.
Yucatan?
Yucatan, yep. And I'm pretty sure it was like an 18 and up night. Somehow we got beer, like you do.
Yeah.
And I remember that was my first experience.
The
like I was dancing with a girl. I had a beer. She poured a beer onto her chest area, put my face in it, and then we started making out. And then she just walked away. And that was it. That was the exchange. There was no, here's my number. Here's the beer, boobies, kiss, peace out. Looked for her all night. I think she straight up just rolled out the club. Like she was like, oh, I just hoed out. I got to roll out. Like, I don't know. But that was to me, I was like, I'll go through my whole life never knowing if that was a Jessica or a Samantha. It was cool as hell.
Or Jermaine. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean,
equal.
I mean,
would have been
anybody, little but
whatever. I loved it. I felt like a fucking rock star. I was like, y'all see that? Yeah.
Man, listen.
Shout out to Brad out there. Thank you.
Man. Well, the person that I kissed, it happened. It was at a bar. I was in Bowling Green. I don't remember the name of the bar, but it's on the same street as Uptown Downtown.
Oh,
but I don't remember the name of the bar. It's just one of those ones that's like upstairs.
Probably
it was only an upstairs to it.
Yeah,
was it Sky Bar? It might have been Sky Bar.
Oh yeah.
But so I was in there, me and my friends were there, you know, me and the Bluftonites, because you know, that's how we roll. And we're just dancing, and it was like the end of the night. We probably had like 3-4 songs left. Some dude just walked up on me, started dancing, and he wasn't dancing with me, but he was just like beside me. It was him and his friend, and then it was me and my friends. We was all dancing or whatever. Then the song that we were all dancing to went off. He said, "Can I kiss you?" And I said, "Yeah." We literally kissed for 2 songs straight. 2 songs straight. He left, came back when the lights came on, and asked me for my number. I said, "The fuck?"
I ain't gonna lie. That light thing, that's part of the game right there. Everybody looks good under club lights. You gotta wait.
Listen. No, I mean, apparently, from what I was told, because you know I had been drinking, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So apparently, after we got done kissing after them 2 songs, I turned around and started dancing with my friends again. I thought he walked away. He did not walk away. Apparently, he kept trying to get my attention. He had been trying to get my phone number for like 2 more songs, but then they left and came back when the lights came back on, and then he asked me when the music was off for my number.
Nice.
I'm like, well, it was loud. I was drunk, so.
To be fair, most stories in Bowling Green end way worse than that. So
yeah.
No,
Never been.
Oof. That's
really,
a town.
yeah,
That's a town right there, my guy.
It
is a town.
It is.
Yeah, I don't think it's something you could enjoy now. It's a period piece. 18 to 24.
You gotta be
right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, 18
I
to 24.
was just about to say,
yep.
I wouldn't even say 24, honestly. I think that I stopped going. I think the last time I went And it's like I went there and I did not enjoy myself whatsoever. I think I was 22 or 23. I was just like, this is dumb.
Yeah, my wife went up there for 1 year at the time. Well, girlfriend at the time. And I want to say that it was around 23, 24 age. And yeah, you feel like the old guy in the room at a very young age.
Yeah.
There. It's
it was icky.
But if you're in that time frame of 18 to 20, especially 18 to 22.
Oh, it's fun. It's real fun. I feel like
it's amazing.
If you go there, you got to definitely go there when you're in college or college aged, because you will have lots of fun. But after the college age, you're gonna be like,
yeah, lots of bullshit.
No.
the cops suck ass. Everything's overpriced. Okay. You can get a pizza at 2 a.m. It's just cost you $7.
Yep.
The craziest shit happens there when it comes to just seeing experiences. Like, you're gonna catch someone in an alleyway doing it. You're gonna see a girl's titty pop out. You're gonna see a dude take off his pants and fight someone. Like, you're just gonna see some shit.
All of that.
And that could be the same night. Like, there's gonna be somebody asleep in the gutter, and they still gonna be there at 10 o'clock the next day when you go get breakfast. Like,
I seen when I left, I think we left uptown, downtown one day, and we came out to the parking lot to get in the car, and this dude was literally, I guess he must have been waiting on his friends to come out. He wanted to leave, and they didn't want to leave, but he didn't drive, so he fell asleep on top of the car that they were driving.
Damn.
The 409 Club, I think it was called. I remember it was very close to 419, but it was just a big ass area. We walk out the back one time, and apparently a dude was going to hook up with a girl. He couldn't get the keys from his buddy, so he just got with the girl on top of the van, and they started.
Oh no!
Oh,
to town.
No.
Like, we're on the cheers section. Like, go. Oh, he's done already. Another disappointed lady of the night.
Man, he had drunk dick.
Yeah, there's not much you don't see up there. That's for sure. I mean,
yeah, for real.
It's
an experience.
Like I said, it's a timepiece though. You couldn't go up there now and have a good time. It's just not.
Not at all.
So.
Well, mine was a stripper. Andrea, what's your next question? That's it.
Just gonna glance past that.
Question. Oh, I remember what I wanted to ask, because you asked, or you said, never have I ever peed in the shower. Never have I ever peed in a pool.
Grow up.
He said, "Let me get my beer."
Yeah.
I've never peed in a pool.
Were you scared of the red ring? Were you scared of the ring?
The ring? No.
Wait.
I just never.
No, that's what
The
only reason I never peed in a pool for a long time was everybody said, "Oh, the water will change colors around you and let you know that you're the one that peed in the pool." Until I did it.
Is that true?
No, and that's why I do it all the time.
I know that's right.
There's more chemicals in that pool than there is in a fucking dishwasher. There ain't nothing.
Do not swim with Chris.
No,
okay.
I look hey, think about this. You're already swimming right in the pool and whatever. All right, most people don't even wear drawers. Even if you do, all that water's touching someone's booty hole. They're touching their balls. They're touching every armpit, knee pit, butt crack, everything. You're already in the water. That's why I said I stopped realizing that at one point, like, oh, that's why there's so many chemicals in here. It's the idea is
it is. It literally is.
Yeah,
and also because they don't. It's because too they don't drain the pool, and like you leave water sitting for too long, it's gonna start stinking.
Yeah,
because of all the chemicals that they put in there before they even fill the pool. City water is some shit. They put all them damn chemicals in there. That's what really makes the water stink. It really ain't just regular water. You ever smell rainwater on the ground stinking like that? No, that's the water that they got the chemicals in that smells like that.
It's true. Like I remember somebody explained this to me when I was younger. It's like, if I had a bucket and I took my shoes off and I put my feet in that bucket, would you take that bucket, pour it on your face? I was like, no, that's nasty. It's nasty ass feet water. I'm like, okay, but would you get in a one of them small little blue pools? Would you chill in there with me? I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, what's the difference? I'm like,
right, because that's feet water.
Yeah.
That's feet water, that's ass water, that's balls water.
Yep.
It's all the water.
I'll pee
And
in
then
all
not
the
only
pools.
that, you got to think about all the people that's putting their face in the water too in the pool. Like, you already got your face in it. Like,
Yeah.
are you not going to take a shower when you get home?
Exactly. So yeah, I say fuck it. YOLO. Fuck it.
YOLO.
YOLO.
Get me in the booty hole water. Let's go.
That's why I said with this stripper. Chris, what you got?
Oh my God.
Ooh, let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Never have I ever had a bad sexual experience.
I feel like I should just drink this whole bottle for that one. For that one question.
Let's get into it. Who's up? Oh, so shy. That's adorable.
I'm
Go
not
ahead,
shy.
Chris.
I was with somebody one time that was starfishing on me. So I just called it a night and packed it up and went home. Couldn't do it.
What is starfishing?
Thank
I don't
you. What is
understand.
starfish? Yeah. But
Well, what does a starfish look like?
You talking about the booty hole?
A star.
No. Just imagine.
It looks like a star.
Just say yeah. So imagine
go
you're
ahead.
just
Oh hell no! Yeah, I would have got up too.
shit.
Like nah.
just
Oh shit.
not a sound.
Yeah.
Not
Shit.
not an ooh, not an ah. Just
No,
Just Patrick.
weird.
Patrick Starfish.
Oh my god.
Patrick
Yeah.
Star.
Oh my god.
So after yeah.
Oh lord. Oh
So-
no.
Everyone always talks about like blue balls and all this. I was like, you got to be turned on for that. So 5 minutes in, I was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna just roll out. And they were like,
Yeah,
why?
because there's nothing
everything
happening.
okay? I'm like, yeah.
No, everything's not okay.
I was like, yeah,
You
my,
No,
suck as a
stomach, my
person.
stomach hurts. My stomach
You
hurts.
suck
I was
at
like,
some
Oh damn it, you lied. Now I've never lied when these things have happened to me because it's been more than once. Like it's terrible. Back in my whole days.
The whole chapters.
which was a Thursday.
the
by
whole
the
chapter,
way.
so, like for real, like when I was telling y'all that I don't be giving people, I didn't give nobody my number, like that's what the fuck I meant. So I literally would just, this is the first and last time you're gonna see me. So make it count. And most of the time it was just like, okay, well, I'm out.
Yep.
I'd literally get up mid-stroke and be like, I gotta go. This is terrible.
Yeah.
It's not working. No. I didn't say my stomach hurt, my head hurt, I'm sleepy, none of that stuff. I just said this is terrible. And if you think this is okay, then you are terrible as a person. So yeah, I just ew.
And
No.
that guy ended up turning into the girl I danced with at Yucatan. So thank you. You demolished their ego. That much.
Demolished the ego.
They switched it up. They're like, I'm Janice now.
Man, listen, that's I just can't. I refuse to. Yeah,
I don't know.
I
what
refuse to
would
have
do.
bad sex.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I don't know what I would do if someone got up mid-stroke. It was just like, you're
Yeah, I
trash.
literally did.
Like,
I like before, like okay, so before I would just like take a nap, and then I just get up when it was over, and then I leave. But then I was like, why am I doing this? Why don't I just leave? So I just started leaving.
That's hilarious.
huh?
He said, "Take it out."
They didn't know. So they didn't know that I was asleep because like when I start falling asleep, listen. So when I start falling asleep, even to this day, and it must be hereditary because my kids do it too. But when I start falling asleep, like I start randomly moaning. So it sound like so they were thinking that I was like, oh yeah, beat it up. So and then like as soon as like there's no motion, I just wake up like. And you know, they didn't know because the lights were off. You know, back in the day, didn't nobody do it with the lights on. Everybody had to turn lights off.
I'm now
So-
doubting every sexual experience I've ever had. Shit.
But see, wait.
I'm just saying.
I had what I called a mannequin.
Okay.
Mannequin.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Where you had to like move the leg parts
No.
to where it can.
You had a
It
Barbie
can
doll that you had to
go.
move the arms
Yeah.
and legs up. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I
You
had
should
to.
have put her in
And
the karate chop position.
I would and literally. I and it's not my wife.
This is
I'm
terrible.
gonna let y'all know that. But no,
Oh, I know it ain't because your ass would not be married today if it was.
I lift the girl's legs up, right? And she still was like, "I'm like, girl, you gotta bend. You gotta bend."
She was a super action like G.I. Joe combat.
She's today's
No.
Barbie. She's that not the 1960s where you get a kick on the arms.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
I was like, what's going on here?
The double joint Barbie. The arms
Oh
couldn't
my
go
God.
out.
Not
just
double
up and down.
joint.
Oh
shit.
shit.
Oh my God.
No, I've
Oh my God.
I've been there. I've been with a we call it the old Helen Keller.
Oh shit.
Yep. Made
No.
weird ass noises.
Oh, okay.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Yep. I've been with the old Helen Keller before. Yep. I powered through
Oh
it.
my God.
Wait. It just popped in my head because I'm random like that. I gotta ask eat the cake. I can't say it that way, Drea. Okay, so guys are dumb.
For sure.
And
No questions.
and they like
Oh,
to
I know. I
slide
tracked all the dumb guys.
and
Go ahead.
they like to slide into the DMs with the dick pic.
Yes.
But it's
Why?
funny because
A lot.
the first time they would do it, and the only reason I know this people is because I hang out with women. See how all that Sex in the City talk is what I get.
So you already know. Yeah.
So I already know. So they would slide in and say, hey, waiting for the girl to respond, and the girl will respond, hey, and then immediately a dick pic. And then the guy's gonna have the nerve to say, what do you think? Like she's supposed to respond. Drea, how do y'all respond?
I don't even get it. What do you think? It's just like, I usually get like a hey sexy, and I'm like, hey, and then, or I'll be like, hey, do I know you or something? Guys, how the fuck you even find my name? Then dick pic.
Damn.
And so what I do is I take one of the dick pics that I got a couple days before that, and I send them that dick pic. I'm like, mine's bigger.
That's nice.
And then they usually block me after that. After I send them another dude's dick, and then I say mine is bigger, then they just stop. But I did have a couple times where they did not stop. They wanted to see it on video so they could jack off to it.
Damn.
Nice.
I said, excuse me?
You know, that's the great part about like somebody like me that has a super small dick. I try to hide it for as long as possible. It's the last thing I have to brag about.
Surprise.
It's more of like an inclusion.
Surprise.
Yeah, it's like an inclusion. Like, hey, I have a really nice job and some decent things. Occasionally you'll have to fuck with this though. And they're like, oh, fine. It's more like a chore. More like a chore than anything else. It ain't
I'm like, how much you make again?
Exactly. I've learned that changes. Like however much you make per year means you can have that much smaller of a dick and it's acceptable.
And it's fine.
I need to make about another $175,000 a year and I'm gonna be about even.
Oh God. That's terrible.
Okay. That's hilarious. So hold on. That threw me off. Hold on. Okay. Never have I ever had a friend with benefits. I think y'all already answered that question. Y'all hoe bags.
Yes,
y'all
we
hoe
have.
bags.
I did. I've had lots of friends with benefits, so I'm going to sip.
Yeah, same. Like most of my relationships, I would actually say were friends with benefits. I was never a big fan of titles because I thought titles brought expectations. Expectations brought boredom for me when I was younger. So it was usually more often than not like we can, because we always had our little cliques. And it was like, we're going to be around each other anyway. So it'd be cool. If we don't find other people to hook up with or take home, we might as well just hook up just to do it. And so that was always a lot of my experiences. So for the most part, yeah, I mean, and there's still some people that I've hooked up with before in the past that I'm still friends with today. So that's kind of cool, I guess, because not everyone has that. A lot of times it always ends badly. So, but yeah, I think friends benefits. I think that's going to become nowadays. That's going to start becoming a more socially acceptable thing.
Right.
We live in a world that's too expensive to live in by yourself. So if
Yeah.
you're already living with somebody that you're cool with, and the dating world sucks, why not knock it out every couple weeks or so, just to keep everything in motion. They know,
Really,
make sure they know build up.
Take it out on your roommate.
Right? Why not? Why not? So the hell with it. Yeah, friends with benefits all the way. I think that's one of the better setups in the world, honestly. So
yeah, I agree.
I got no
until they
regrets
start
on that.
wanting to be in a relationship, and then I'm like,
Yeah. Usually it's always one person that just really is cool with that setup, and one person that thinks like, "Oh, I'm gonna change him." Like, I promise you're not. So
I remember I was talking to this dude, and he was acting like he wanted to be in a relationship, but I was like, I'm the type of person is whatever you say first, that's just what the fuck it's gonna be. You tell me you don't want to be in a relationship, okay, we can be friends with benefits, but don't like 3 months into friends with benefits decide, hey, you want to know? No. And then that's when we got to stop talking to each other, because we're not going on dates. I'm not hanging out with your kids. I'm not your girlfriend.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Everything froze up there for like 10 seconds on me.
Oh, okay.
No, we're good. I think it's on my end too. My nephew's staying over, so I'm sure all the kids are on their tablets, and I'm sure the wife's streaming something, and it's all good. But no, we're back.
Dre, what you
We
got?
back.
We back, baby.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I drank all my things.
Lord.
I need more things, so I'll be right back. You guys keep talking though. I'm gonna get. What time is it? It's 10:30. It's time for the good stuff. Get the cognac.
Oh, get the
Good
cognac.
stuff.
I ain't that fucking cool. You know that. Shut up.
I'm finna say I'm cheap.
I'm trying to show off for Dre. I'm like, I got all the good shit.
Drinking the good shit.
So
I mean,
so in lieu
you
of
gotta drink the good stuff if you bragging about good jobs and
actually, I'm not a fan of Bush.
Hiding small dicks and things,
For as white trash as I am, I actually don't like Bush Light for some reason. I don't know why. It's like they messed up.
You like the
in my,
nasty natty?
I used to like Natty. I used to like Natty a lot, yeah. And old Milwaukee Best.
Oh my gosh, Milwaukee.
No, actually, our former guest, Mr. Wes Woods, congratulated me on the new truck.
Yes,
which got me a nice big red truck. He got me a 30-pack of the Busch Light Apple, the Apple Red Cider.
Man, I tell you,
is it good?
You haven't tried it?
I haven't yet.
Okay,
I'm going to.
It's like Angry Orchard kind of a thing, but
he said it's sweet.
It's sweet. I enjoy it.
He said he saw it, thought of the truck, and had to get it for me. So I'm gonna try it out because I liked actual Angry Orchard. I always thought it was good, and the hard cider. So
I did too. I had it for the first time a few years ago, Angry Orchard, but I never had that. I didn't even know it was a thing. I don't drink beer though. So
I'm not a huge beer guy either. I used to be. I used to really like dark beers, and then what I'm about to go get is a little cup of wine. I love me some Pinot Grigio. I'm a Lady Gaga bitch. I love Pinot Grigio.
I can't pronounce.
He's gonna be drinking it with his pinky like this.
That's right.
Pinky's gonna be
pinky up. Get the pinky up.
You the sophisticated hoe.
I was saying, yeah. You think somebody with a shirt like this is gonna be drinking Busch Light? The fuck out of here!
Oh my wow! You don't go with that.
There we go.
That's
that rich guy, white guy golfing shit right there. That's the Mickey.
Oh my god! We need a polo. You gotta change your shirt. Go put a polo on.
And I told them,
stupid.
And I told them, wait till next time, Jim.
Listen.
What is happening?
I told him you can't afford it until text time. Oh.
You slay me.
What was the fucking comedian that had the bit that said that white people don't laugh? They just go,
Wait, before
I
you
need to know.
it was great. I can't remember. I've seen it,
and I know which way you're talking about it too, but it's not.
I feel like we need to Google that. I need to find out who. I gotta find it.
I'm gonna get my
Look,
refill.
I'm for real. I am for real. But I make me a note and look it up.
Oh my! It said, yeah, it was a black comedian. And he goes,
yes.
You ever notice? He goes, with a rich white guy, he won't laugh. He'll yell, he'll shake a bit, and he'll point at you, waiting for you to react.
Was it Kevin Hart?
Oh my God.
I feel like it was Kevin Hart.
I think that was Kevin Hart.
Was it?
I feel like it was Kevin
Oh
Hart.
my God.
It was in the one stand-up special he had with like the interactive background.
Yeah.
With his
I
Netflix
swear, I think that
special.
was Kevin Hart.
I think you're right.
But you know what? Before
I've
you
never
get it,
seen
let me
it.
say this before we lose that part. Back in the day, it was probably like 2002, maybe. So it was after 9/11, whatever. So we were at Cincinnati, and we were at this hotel, and we were taking our luggage up and down this elevator. So I had to go by myself. So I went and got the luggage, got in there by myself, and the door opens up, and just like tall, white gentleman, right? He had a suitcase on, he got the whole suit going on, and we were standing there by ourselves very awkwardly. Well, I was wearing this light shiny blue shirt with this like fishnet blue thing on. I have no idea. Yeah, I guess it was a thing. And the guy was like, "Hey, I have the exact same shirt on." Yep, I have the exact same. And then he looked at me. He goes, "Catch you later." It's like, wait.
No, he didn't.
I swear to
Oh
God.
my God.
Door opens up. He goes, I was like, he did it.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's funny.
Yeah, we do that. We do that from time to
We
time.
do that.
From
It's
time
a,
to time.
It's
No.
like a
Or
self-defense
my personal
mechanism.
favorite thing. My personal favorite is the finger guns.
Hey.
I'm like, what is that? It's hilarious every time.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody at work did that to me, and I'm like, what is that? Like, he was laughing, and then he told some joke. I didn't think it was funny. I didn't even know it was a joke. I thought he was just telling me something. And then all of a sudden, all I see is, I'm like, what is that? What is that? Finger guns.
Nope. I started stealing other people's shit. Now when I hear something funny, I just start screaming and running the opposite direction.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
There was another comedian too, big white dude, and he said he got pulled over by a black cop, and he goes, the black cop said, if you can tell me something that you know is 100% true, I'll let you go. And he goes, all right, I'm going to bet that I can get you to run away from me screaming right now. So the cop puts his hand on his gun, mind you, black cop. He goes, no, sir. I just plan on telling you a joke. And the way that you laugh, I know you're going to take off that way doing it. I was like, shit.
But that.
And he goes, the cop laughed, took off about 6 feet, turned back around, was like, got me, motherfucker, and walked back to his car.
That's funny.
I'm gonna get a refill. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. That is fucking hilarious. But it's facts.
Oh man.
Or like you get around black people and they start laughing and then they slap the shit out of your back. Like,
shit,
first
yes.
of all, that hurt. Okay. Like, I was laughing. It was funny. I didn't know you was gonna slap me in the back. Now I'm like, my head is like, should I beat this motherfucker's ass? Should I call the police? Should I leave? Because I've just been abused. Like, what just happened?
Right. I get punched in the shoulder a lot. I get that a lot.
Like,
Like,
what the hell?
what's the point of that?
Look,
a joke.
you're like, dude, I was laughing. Why'd you hit me?
It's not even like a soft hit too. It's just like,
I'm like, what the hell? Man, I remember this girl hit me in the back so hard one day when she was laughing. I promise I want to take her head off. I said, because I felt like my breath all the breath in my body
came out.
Like, damn, I was like, what the hell just happened?
Like, it wasn't even that
like,
damn
I
funny.
laughed. I thought it was funny. Why did you hit me? What happened? Shit. Oh my God. I would rather the whole taking off laughing and screaming and all of that other shit. Don't hit me.
Don't hit me.
Yeah, don't hit me. I don't like that shit. Don't keep your hands and feet and objects to yourself. That's what they used to tell us in school.
The worst ones for me are the jokes that are like terribly bad. And they knew it's bad. No one in there chuckled, not even the fake laughers. They just, and then they gonna have nerve to repeat the joke again, thinking that no one heard it. But like, you said it loud enough. You don't have to say it again.
Or they be like, "Do you hear me?
You didn't hear me?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I said.
I heard you." And
we heard you, man.
Even less funny the second time. So
right.
Thank you for that.
Right. Right.
Appreciate it.
Oh my gosh. Oh
man,
like it's funny. I'm like patting my eyes like I have like makeup on, like just I'm laughing too damn hard.
Man, listen, I know my eye keep running. I'm like, shit, dude, is that allergies or is it because I'm laughing so damn hard?
So I'm like, is this allergy right here?
I hate it. I hate it here. I hate it here right now. Man, speaking of allergies, they've been kicking my ass every time somebody cut their grass or like all the neighbors decide to cut their grass at the same time. I'm like, well, I can't go outside and cut my grass because I'm gonna be coughing, sneezing, and sneezing. Watery eyes, all of it. No, I remember I cut my grass like right after my neighbors did, like the very next day, and the whole time I'm cutting my grass, my whole mouth just itched.
Ooh.
Whole mouth. I was like, oh my God. Then my eyes was running when I came back in. I said, yeah, I'm not going back out there. I'm just going to do it. Every time I cut my grass, I have to take a shower because I feel like whatever's in the air is on me. So I got to take a shower and then I got to take allergy medicine and it's too much.
See, the first time I went to Yellow Spring, something told me to spray Flonase, take all that allergy pills, overdose on it. And I didn't, and I went, right? So we were standing. So we went, and we were standing in line, and I started to feel like a little bit of pressure in the normal areas, and then I ended up getting Harvest fries and water. Ate that, drank that, and we were about to party. And all of a sudden, I got super cold in a hot day. And then I got warm and it got cold again. And I'm like, what the hell? So what ended up happening was I just had this really bad sinus problem to where
like infection.
Body, it just felt like I had a cold. My sister thought I got roofied. I'm like, how I get roofied? I had Harvest fries. Had Harvest fries.
Right, we ain't even did nothing yet.
We ain't did nothing. I'm over here. Kim, and
whole
sit
time
down.
You over there about to die over some allergies. I'm telling you, allergies be karate kicking you in the damn face, like so disrespectful. I remember when I was young, kids don't get old. Because when you get old, you get allergies. Ain't nobody tell me that I didn't know that this was gonna happen. I remember my mom when I was younger, I used to be like, dang, my mom always coughing and sneezing and stuff. Every time somebody cuts the grass, brings flowers or whatever the heck, my mom coughing and sneezing. And now here I am with the same issues, near death. Just don't get old.
Yeah, don't get old, kids. You get allergies. You're starting to like patch your eyes for no reason. You feeling you got boogers in your nose. You good.
Now you laughing and you don't know if it's allergies or if it's from laughter. Should I take some allergy medicine or should I stop laughing? We don't know.
Drea said, Chris, that she hates it here because she's been continuously laughing.
I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here.
You poor thing. It must be just the
highlight
of the day.
My God.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or how I got here, but I don't like it.
I think after the Man, I think it was
My face hurts like all up in here from laughing.
Yeah, I would say the Wyatt episode we did was afterwards, like, yeah, my jaw actually like hurt because like we talked a lot, we joked a shit ton. Like that was yeah, that one was it happens. It happens. Yeah. And that's why I was excited about video.
They say you lose weight when you laugh. So I guess we're all losing weight today.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, no, that's why I was excited for video. Actually, I was just thinking about this too. One of my favorite TikTok accounts I follow are these two guys, and I think it's called That's That with Matt and something. They are two very polar opposite political spectrums, but they're really good friends. And they talk about like a lot of hot ticket items, but like I love it because of how upset they get about each other when one says something, especially on live video feeds. Because the one guy is so boring looking and he's just sitting there very casual the whole time, like, yeah. And he'll say something just ridiculous. The other guy's just like, and that's why I was so excited to go to video, because the biggest thing people have always told me that I don't see myself, just a small example, is that I wear my how I feel on my face really bad. So when somebody says something really stupid, I don't see it and I don't think I do it. Subconsciously, I'm just like did y'all just fart? Like, so that's why I was excited for video, because up to now, for the most part, we've always had people on that we just kind of joke around with and have fun with, or, you know, we're promoting their music and stuff. I'm excited to have a conversation with somebody that we don't agree with. Actually, I want to see how we navigate those waters.
It's going to happen.
And sometimes I think that's easier water to navigate when you can see how people are saying stuff. You know, there's sometimes when somebody says something, even on here so far, and I'm just like, I'm not responding because I want to see where him and Taj take the, you know, or Taj and our guests take the conversation. Because I'm like, oh, okay, now I know what he's talking about. But if I had a minute just to be like, hold up, say that one more time real slow for me. I ain't that smart. So yeah, I'm excited for video for us. I gotta keep working on my little man cave here to get it up to par. But
speaking about your man cave, tell me about your Beetlejuice statues back there. What's up with that city behind you?
Okay, all right, we'll take a
Beetlejuice.
I play a game called Warhammer. Me and Todd play.
That's the Warhammer. Okay,
this is the Warhammer. So just an idea. You can see the kind of smash corner back here. Every single one of them shelves has about 40 to 50 different miniatures on them. I build them, paint them, do whatever. Same with our little trees here. This is kind of the what they do. I just build little toys and paint them, and it's like a game of Risk. You deploy your armies. They all have different abilities and things they do. It's super good for me because it's a game that is all about numbers. And on top of that, in my mom, I've always got 30 things going. Playing a game like this is great, or even just building and painting these things, I found was a huge anxiety because it's so hyper focused. You don't get to, you can't have the spasticness that I have in my head and do this. I will literally put on some like Tori Amos music, just chill and build and paint for hours. And afterwards, I feel like I just got like a massage. It's like a mental massage to actually have something so tedious that I have to hyper focus. I have to rein in the craziness that goes on up here sometimes. And it's just good fun. It's just good fun to get together, especially, you know, with any friend once a week and do something, much like the podcast. It just keeps us in it all together. And like my brother-in-law plays, a few of our other friends play. It really for us was one of those things of like, it got us away from, man, we should really get together sometime, to let's say we're getting together to play Warhammer, right? And then we catch up once a week with everything, life, kids, you know, jobs. So yeah, it's a very expensive hobby. Very expensive. I have like 5 different armies. One of the armies right now I could probably sell for like $2,000. And so it was always one of those two, like, times get real tough. I've got something I can enjoy doing, but I can always get rid of and build back again later if I absolutely needed it. So it's
So do you sell them?
I have before, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I before I had an army I was working on, and then they come out with like new editions, just like any other game. Every few years, new editions come out, data updates. So, for instance, like he's kind of way in the back over there, but you see the guy with let me see where to point here. Oh, see the guy right there with the blue wings?
Yep.
Okay, that model's huge. That model's like that fucking big. That dude was like $40 on Facebook. You could grab anytime. He came out with new rules and updates like a month ago. That's like a $200 model.
Nice.
Exactly. And so it's
Yeah.
You got to know when to buy, when to sell, and it's always when there's like new rules updates and things like that. And I think we talked about like board game. Eventually, we're gonna do like a board game episode to kind of go over just certain things, because there's I always hear the excuse, especially where we're from, there's nothing to do, and to some point that's true. Lima's not the most active for like young adults and things like that. But like the game shop uptown, I always forget the name of it.
Cartridge Gaming?
No.
Oh, you're on your end. My bad.
Yeah. Right out there by the mall. It's got the big Mario paint on. It's on the side of Rapid Fire Pizza.
Yeah. Cartridge Gaming.
No, I thought it was
Deck Factory. Yeah. Because it's in the same building. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It is. Yeah. But again, if no one's been in there, check it out. They've got Warhammer tables. They've got Magic tables. You can play test different games. You can go in and they got pinball machines. I don't know if the laser tag is still active in there. I haven't been in there in a bit, but I know they had it for a while.
Yeah.
That's a place you could spend a whole day in, and really have some fun. So
my sister took my nephew and the kids all there or whatever. I've never been inside it, but I've been there before.
It's like I said, it's a really good time. And
yeah, it is.
Again, we play on a pretty large scale for a game like this. Honestly, for $50 to $75, you can get a start collecting box with a friend and really kind of learn how to play the game and grow from there. It can be an expensive hobby if you want the higher end, nicer things. It's just like anything else. But if you just are looking for fun and a game that can kind of, for one, give you a hobby in building and painting miniatures, two, something just to do to get together. So to me, it's been extremely therapeutic. I think I'm going on 5 years of playing, maybe 6, something like that. So for me, I love it. But yeah.
So Drea, you play games. Tell the people what you play.
Pinky up.
I usually play Smite. That's my main game. But lately I've been playing Destiny 2. And I just started playing this game called Starview. Is it Starview? What is it called? Hold on. Hold, please. I'll tell you.
StarCraft.
It's like Starview Valley or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Is that what it's called? Starview?
I think that's the one you had me play.
With the farm on it, like you got a farm and you can fight monsters and stuff like that. I'm not gonna list all the games I play because I play way too many. but when people ask me what games I play, I usually just tell them what I've been playing like within the last couple months, because if I list all my games, we're gonna be here all day. So this month I've been playing Smite, Destiny 2. I just started playing Fallout Shelter. I don't know if you ever seen that before, but it's a simulation game. Basically, you just make a bunker and then you just get like all your people, they call them dwellers, and you just make it a functioning bunker. And then you can go out exploring and get like medicine and stuff like that, weapons and things like that. And then what else? The Starview Valley thing, where you build your farm and you fight monsters and things like that. The Fallout Shelter one, you can't play with anybody. It's a single player game, but the Starview, you can play with people. but sometimes it's glitchy. But it's pretty fun.
See,
It's basically like another
I'm
kind
been
of
slacking on
simulator
video
game.
games. I got to get back into it, man.
see, me,
Been
I got
slacking.
some badass kids. They're not bad. It
Yeah.
just my daughter loves to control the whole house. Just what it is. But when I get the chance to play something recently during my week off,
Mm-hmm.
judge me if you want, but don't at me. I played Peppa Pig. Listen, I beat this game and I'm mad at Peppa Pig. I am Peppa Pig.
I didn't know that Peppa Pig had a game.
It is called
What is it about?
My Friend Peppa. And you create your own Peppa person, right? You create your character and you just go on this quest with Peppa Pig. The problem is Peppa Pig is a lazy motherfucker. She's lazy. She won't let you do nothing. She's like, hey, let's go ahead and get the sticks from Miss Gazelle. And so you go in and get these damn sticks and she following you and she picking up 9-1 stick. She just standing there
So
watching.
she just wants you to do it.
She wants you to do it. She wants it. She's like,
I know
let's get
that's
the
right.
sticks. But I
like-
gotta do it.
She's like the first person that you get to follow you in Skyrim. The chick that's always in your way.
Always
Camera.
in the way.
Yeah, just
Always in the way. But no,
walking
really,
in the doors.
I bought it for my kids, right? But yet I am an achievement whore. I love getting achievements. So I knew this
Hell
was
yeah,
gonna be
me
like
too.
one sit down, like play. This took me 3 days because I was so fed up.
So did you beat the whole game already?
I finally beat the game, but the problem with it is if any of you guys definitely want to jump on for that free, like easy achievements, My Peppa Pig is one of those. But it's cringy because of how it's developed. Is everything is in sequence form. So if you mess up a sequence, you literally start over again.
Start all the way over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Dialogues
Yeah.
That
are
would just piss me off.
yeah, dialogues are the same, stories are the same. So you had to hit in a different sequence to get to what you need to go. So that's where it got all frustrating, on top of Peppa Pig being a lazy ass. But other than that, I do that in WWE 2K 2022.
Everybody on that game. I have not touched it.
I haven't either yet.
And I
Man,
believe
so good.
is it on Game Pass or you gotta buy it? I think
You gotta
it's
buy
on
it.
Game Pass.
You got to buy that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was another one that was on Game Pass that everybody was getting. Was it Madden, maybe? I don't know.
It could be Madden. Because
Is
Madden's
that an
out.
EA game?
Yeah.
Yeah, all those.
Yeah, all the EA games, yeah, they're on Game Pass.
Yeah.
The last one I really dove into was Rainbow Six Siege.
Mm.
That is the most difficult fucking first person shooter I have ever played. But that's what I loved about it. It punishes you for any small mistake you make. I mean, that game is like, if you're going to run down a hallway, go for it. But the opposite team is going to see on their map what direction you are.
Mm.
If you creep, you can hide away from sensors. There's gadgets. Like, it legit feels like a 5-on-5 assassin game, and that's all it is. There is no AI. It's 5 people versus 5 people. Kill or be killed, and it's cool as shit. But yeah, that game's been out now for over 7.5 years, and they've still just put out another update like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
cool.
say I've been seeing a bunch of people play it, so I figured it got updated.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and check it out because it's been a minute. But I really do want to hop in to WWE because I mean, we had a whole hour segment about wrestling games
Yeah.
before, and like, yeah, I just really want to get back. And it's hard, man, with kids because, like you said, they want to grab the controller and do the, like, eventually the gaming system can come.
No, my
here.
kids don't do that because they got their own systems.
I don't know.
That's how you fix that.
No, I don't like my kids
That's how
enough
you
for
fix
that.
that.
No, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Exactly. Fuck them kids. And you break your shit, then that's on you. You're not getting
Right.
another one. My youngest, she has a Switch. My oldest, she had a PlayStation, but she decided she was gonna take it outside the house to her boyfriend's house, and something happened to it, and it is no more. So guess who won't have a system no more? Now she just
Right.
gotta sit there and watch us play our game
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta learn.
because you
My
ain't
son-
getting another one.
My son has, I bought him an Xbox during the pandemic. So him and I play sometimes. But man, I can't play Fortnite with him because, man, he gonna maybe go upstairs and whoop his butt. Because some of the stuff, I'll be like, all right, man, you go up there, let's play some Fortnite. I'm ready. I got my stuff on, got my headset on, I'm ready. And he
Ready
invites
to go.
he invites his other 7-year-old kids, and they talking all gibberish.
Oh my God.
And then my son
Yes,
will
and
have
they
the nerve,
yell.
and they
They
yell,
yelling.
and then my son have the nerve to say, "My dad is here, and he is new. He sucks." I'm like, what the way?
No.
I'm like, bro, come on, man. I haven't played the game yet. I haven't jumped in yet. All these
He's
7-year-old
new and he
kids.
sucks.
He was like, "Your dad sucks." I'm like, I haven't been playing yet.
You see,
Right,
I'll
we
tell
ain't
you
did
what,
nothing yet. We don't know if I suck yet.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
suck yet. So I jump off this damn bus and fall into the first top of the building, and I get sniped on. I'm like, see, this is terrible. I haven't got a chance to get a gun yet. This is terrible. I am not a noob. I am not a noob.
I'm telling you, these kids are gonna fuck around though one day, and they're gonna get old enough to be
Man.
like, all right, you want to talk shit? Let's bring on like Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yeah.
Let's throw that shit on.
Oh,
see
they ain't
where
ready
you're
for
at.
that.
No, they ain't not ready for that.
Yeah, I'll chuck a fucking tomahawk cross map and get a guy.
Listen.
Yeet. I done played Nuketown enough time. I know where all the
Yep.
spawn points are.
Yep.
Man, listen. My daughter
Yep.
should be playing Fortnite. Well, both of my kids, both my daughters, they play Fortnite. But my youngest, she does this thing with these yelling ass kids. I can't play with them because they do all that yelling. I can't do it. But anyways, they do this thing where they take turns killing each other. Every time somebody kills her out of turn, she says, "I'm not ready to die yet. No, I'm not ready to die. You're not supposed to shoot me yet." And I'm like, what y'all playing? But I remember I did play Fortnite with her one day. This is what made me even start trying to learn how to play shooter games, playing with her, because she's 4 or 5 years old. She's like, "You want to play Fortnite?" I was like, "I guess." I know. I'm like, I'm prepared to just drive around in the cars and run over people because she ain't finna play, right? We jump out that damn plane and she is busting people. I'm like, I gotta learn how to shoot. I gotta learn how to shoot now. Like, I can't be having her. She can't do this to me.
Yep.
Listen, I was upset. Like, dang.
Oh, yo, like for real. Like I was all kinds. I felt like a noob. Today's world is default, but I'm a noob. I felt like a noob. Guys out there like shooting people, getting all these things. I'm like, ooh, a flower. You walk over to collect, I'm over here looting.
Right.
I was like, what is this? What is this pink stuff coming? He's like, "Dad, you gotta run. It's the storm." I'm like, oh shit, I'm died already. I died. He's like, "Come on,
Listen,
Dad."
I done died to the storm so many times. It's just the thing that I do. It's just, it's inevitable. Don't run from the storm.
It's like, just leave me be, man. Leave me be.
Right. Just leave me. Just
let me be while I play Peppa Pig. How about that?
Right. Like, just wait for me to respawn, okay?
Oh my God.
I feel so bad for my daughter. She doesn't like a lot of games because like the first game she ever played and beat was Diablo 3. So everything to her afterwards is like a kid game. And I realized that I fucked her up because like I was just playing at the time. And then when you could just bring in a secondary person, I was like, cool. But then she's like talking to her friends at school about it. She's like, so after you kill all the demons and you drink the blood of the Antichrist, I'm like, ah, shit, why'd I let her play this shit? Like, she's like, then they suck your soul out. And after you get your soul back, then you obviously go to heaven to kill all the crooked angels. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Right.
Yeah, we might as well start watching Supernatural now.
Right.
Right.
But yeah,
I love Diablo 3. I remember when I started playing it, I was hooked.
Yeah.
I was hooked.
Hooked, man. Any barbarian class for me is always kind of, I love going to them, but they're always such an easy just smash grabber. But after struggling so hard with like any of the casting classes, when I switched back to barbarian, I bumped it up to hard mode and I just went fucking berserk. And my daughter loved it too. And when I realized that she could survive encounters with the barbarian berserker, I was like, let's go. I'll run a demon hunter. And actually, swear to God, the voodoo dude was my favorite guy. Because like he'd make the comments like, he's out there throwing frogs and spiders and shit. He's like,
right.
What are you doing? You get back here now.
Yes. I was gonna say that's who I had the voodoo one too.
It was the
and then
shit,
I forgot who I made first, but I remember she was a big ass bitch and I named her Yeti. And I remember Yes, I did. Her name was Yeti, and I will screenshot it later if you want to see. So, anyways, I had I had invited my friends to play with me because they was trying to teach me how to play the game. I had never played it before. And then my friend Josh said, "You name that bitch Yeti?" Yes, I did. I don't know what her name. I mean, I don't know what her character was, but she was my first one. I named her Yeti, and then I made another one. It was the Voodoo Dude.
The Voodoo Dude, man, was the shit. I loved him.
Yeah, I liked him. I started playing with him more than I started playing with the other girl.
Yeah.
So you brought up like crazy names that kind of brought up a memory. I remember playing, I think it was WWE WrestleMania 2000 on Nintendo 64, and you can like customize the superstar.
Yeah.
And I took Triple H and I made him obese as possible and had him with this messed up hair, and I call him Preparation HHH.
What the hell?
I was weird, man.
Oh my god!
I had the same name for
Preparation HHH.
Any character that I was able to create, which I believe started with Drakengard 2 for the PlayStation 2, maybe PlayStation 1. It was the first game I played. It was like introduce your character, and it was like name, and it started there and literally went up until about 5 years ago, which I wish I could say it was earlier than that. I wish I could say before I was 30 I stopped using this name, but I didn't. So my name from the ages of like 12 to 30 for any game was Biznitch. Because only I'm talking hard, because it's like it was that name and that term that you could say and not get in trouble in school. Like, tell you about my business, my business. But I feel
like at the age of 18 and above, you grow.
There could have been like, so many more, right?
It could have been right.
I was a doctor. Every character was like, Biznitch is in the building. What's up?
Yeah, I know, that's great.
It legit was not until I got my PlayStation and I had to do like a new login name, and I wanted Biznitch and it was gone. I was like, motherfucker. Man. And then so I did the rando one a couple times, and it came up with Barrel Muffin 865, and I was like, that's funny as shit. Barrel Muffin. Which I ended up giving. Yeah, I don't know. It was one of the rando Xbox name thing you did. You'd push the triangle and it would go name. And so
and you use that name?
No, I actually gave it to a buddy. And then my buddy said, hey, he was creating his own account, and he's a huge gamer. He may be on the podcast at some point for when we do the big gaming review, because the kid is just, he's one of them cats that he has to 100% every game he plays. And hours dedicated.
Salute that.
Endless. I mean, in the short time he stayed with us, I think he was only here maybe 3 or 4 months. I know he went through at least 2 controllers, and he gets very upset. Like it's just how he's wired. He has to complete a thing, and if he can't, man, I'll tell you what, I would have not lived in the same house if he was playing Dark Souls. Like that's just,
oh god, no.
Exactly, that's just how he is. But amazing gamer. But we were at his house, we were all drinking, and he's coming up with this name, and I couldn't even pronounce it. It was like RAR, like RAWR, Shark Pack. So his name was RAR Shark Pack. And I'm like, why? And he goes, because people only say your name when they're pissed off. And if the name's hard to say, they fuck it up and get more mad. Sure. So the first time,
oh my god,
we're playing like Call of Duty, and like his own team's like, they sounded like a South Park character. And so he just got me thinking, okay, what's a name that if somebody's pissed off, if they have to say, they're gonna get upset because it's either so dumb or silly that you can't be upset about it. So I took the moniker for the last 10 years of Light Bright Blaster, and it just has stuck. because everyone's like, "There's light bright, yo, light bright." And every time I hear light bright, I just have childhood memories. It makes me happy. I'm like, "Hey, it's the light bright."
Oh my
Blasting
god!
through
Like the
the
little
air.
glowworm or something. I need to give me a little cute name like that. I'm gonna make mine like glowworm or something. Play off a light
I'm
bright.
telling you, yeah. I want to do something like, because I've realized like in the gaming community, there's still a lot of people that get very uncomfortable about different sexual orientations.
Yes.
If I could find a way to get someone to call me like Mrs. Baby Booby Baby or something like that, I would. I
Something
want
crazy.
it. I want it.
I was thinking, ooh, baby. You know,
Yeah.
like, so
Hey,
they'd be
baby.
like, ooh, baby, where you at?
Right, ooh baby.
Ooh, baby's down. Ooh.
I just don't understand that. Like, why do people even get upset about somebody else's? One thing that I've never cared about is what you do at home is your business.
Facts.
The only reason why I would need to know what your sexual orientation is if it's got something to do with me. And if I'm not messing around with you, then I don't need to know all that extra shit. Like, I really don't. I don't care.
I believe it was Joe Rogan that said, there's a double standard because, for one, every man loves lesbians, right? They'll watch lesbian porn all day, no problem. The second it's two men, they're completely grossed out and it's abomination. Right. It's a problem. In the infamous words of Joe Rogan, I completely agree. If you're quote unquote homophobic, it's for one of two reasons. One, you're an asshole, or two, you're secretly afraid dicks are delicious. That's it.
Or you know that you don't want nobody else to know.
Listen,
that's it.
Listen, like for me, I find it very creepy for people to dip into someone's bedroom, other than if it's something that's hurting somebody or if it's underage and that kind of stuff. But it's very weird to be like, get so mad about someone loving someone that is the same sex. Like, ooh, they're doing it.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking about them doing it? Like, it's the weirdest thing. I even feel weird when people come up to me and be like, "Oh, you have 2 kids. When are you gonna have another one?" That's the weirdest thing to me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, now when you talk about my sex life, that's weird. So
like,
when the next time I will have sex?
Like, first of all, who said that I was gonna have another kid? You talking about when am I gonna have another kid? You trying to figure out when the next time I'm having sex?
That's it.
Like, what the hell?
That's weird to me.
I can't remember which congressperson it was, but they said the reason they were against gay marriage is because it was a slippery slope to what's next. Somebody wants to marry and have sex with a box turtle. And I'm like, hold up. A box turtle. Right?
But what does that have to do with?
Now here's my thing. Okay, here's my thing. Use your religious stuff. Use any of the old arguments, right? But the second, as an old ass man, you go, okay, here's marriage. Here's gay marriage. Equal to gay marriage is fucking a box turtle. You the problem.
Yes, definitely.
Not problem. Not your dog.
You are
not your cat. Not an animal that could handle you. Fucking a box turtle. They ain't even anatomically ready or set up for you.
The thing is,
someone need to check his
when people
search
say
history.
Yeah,
check his search
I was about to say, because obviously he's been thinking about it, or he has done it. Because why would you say that?
What a fucking leap, right? Like, to be like, man, I could fuck another guy or a box turtle.
I'm sure Pornhub doesn't have stepbrother fucking box turtle. I don't think that's on Pornhub.
Well, I was gonna say
it might be. Shit.
Like, hold on, let me check.
For him,
I was gonna say, I remember Drea earlier mentioned something like, "Oh, I was up till 3 a.m. You know how that you Google, you'll start ended up in a weird tunnel." I'm like, dude, wait till you end up on Pornhub Rex videos. Listen. After you're bored for a while, you're just like, yeah, you know what? I do want to see that Romanian teacher eat pecan pies off of a BBW. I don't know what that means, but let's go learn some letters today.
Right.
So to clarify, there is no box turtle in the search engine of Pornhub, but there is a taste of turtle power.
Ooh,
a taste of turtle power.
April's in
so is that like Ninja Turtles or?
Oh, it's gotta be.
Like, keep out the
it is.
Is it Ninja Turtles?
Listen, let me turn down the volume and hit this play button real quick. There's an
I
eggplant.
knew
There's an
Turtle
eggplant.
Power.
Hold
April in
on.
there? Was it April? What was her
There's a
last
5
name?
second ad. Hope let's skip ad.
April.
And I see April. I see. I
Casey
see more of
Jones?
it. There's April, and therefore, hold on.
Who's she? She getting a taste of the Turtle Power, I think.
I just want to see
Turtle, like.
I just want to see the production of the turtles. Is it like one of the is it the Pokemon style one where it's terrifying?
It's oh my god. Oh god. Okay. So
Now
to clarify.
Hold up.
Clarify.
Turn this down. I gotta look this shit up.
To clarify.
Man, I don't even want to look.
It looked like a snap
Your
turtle.
reaction was enough for me.
It looked like a snap.
Turtle.
It looked. Hey, the new turtles on Nickelodeon. Sorry, guys. The new turtles on the Nickelodeon. They kind of like drawn them in realistic turtle fashion. So if it's a snap turtle, it's like skinny and whatever kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looked like. It looks like a skinny Ninja Turtle. On April O'Neil, and I scrolled to the part where I shouldn't be scrolling, and yeah, TURTLE power. That's
Oh, it's a cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is that weird?
Why is it so pink?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It shouldn't be green.
Listen, I don't know.
Pink?
This Turtle Power ain't real at all.
Ask the old guy about the box turtle. Maybe he knows.
Yeah, the guy fucking box turtles. I guess.
Fucking box turtles. That's amazing. Good God.
Oh, shit.
I don't understand the whole. That's like a completely different. That's not even a human. So how do we even get there?
That's where I think I have.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I have a bigger problem with those people. Is like, you're saying that two men love each other. In your mind, in your stupid fucking mind, you're comparing that person to a box turtle,
right?
A non-responsive, ethereal thing. However you want to classify humans that are different than animals, whether that be civilization or thought process or whatever, you shouldn't fucking do it. So yeah, the comparison's fucking weak. It's a weak ass argument, and just grow the fuck up.
It is.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
yeah.
I don't know. For anybody listening, if you disagree, you're fucking wrong.
Sorry. And
it's new day.
You know what? To be honest with you, we all have gay friends, right?
Yep.
And I personally will say the LGBTQ community is like the best community, right? Yeah. Because now, don't get me wrong, there are some queens out there that would tell you to fuck off. Yeah. They'll let you know what's up. They walk into your room and they walk into your house and like, damn, your house stank. That's just how real they are, right? Yeah. But they all come from some form of love and some form of respect because they have gone through it as well. And to get negative about who they love and what they need to do, and it's wrong because if their partner goes into the hospital near death, the only person that can come into that room is their spouse.
Right.
And if you denying them the right to marriage and right to love, their loved one may never see them out that room.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's where we have those rights. That's why we, people
and not
protest for that.
Not only that too, like a lot of those people, when they come out, their family disowns them, so they really don't have anybody but whoever they were with.
Exactly. There's a lot that goes into it than just a group of members in a old ass room that needs to be polished up and swept up a couple of times because someone over there, but they don't know that.
Yeah,
they're just
right.
I'm terrified for our kids, man. The world that we're living in it's not heading in the direction I feel really good about. Like 10, 15 years, just sending these kids out there to be like, hey, figure it out. Like, I don't know what fucking world we're gonna leave them and like how to fix it. That's the hard part.
Yeah, and it's scary, man, because we can't even send our kids to school.
The thing is too, like you would think, especially now, that things would be more like progressed. It's really not.
No.
It's not.
It's like we going backwards. Like
Yeah.
what's happening?
Yeah. I mean, you got like, again, I keep hearing this argument about us being like the greatest country in the world. Like, we have mass shootings all the time. We have Roe v. Wade being overturned. You know, like you have platforms for people that spew hatred and being defended by people. It just, like I said, it's a shitty time. Don't get me wrong, it's probably the best time period of at least our country, probably ever.
Yeah.
The fact that we have the platform to speak about things, about change and how to do it and this and that is great. It's just gross that we're not doing it faster, right?
Right.
We wouldn't have been able to have this conversation.
Not only that we're not doing it faster, it's just the amount of resistance against this change. Like, it's ridiculous.
Right.
Like, are y'all serious?
It's gross. It's really gross. Like I said, in the 50s, we wouldn't have been able to do anything like this. Obviously, the technology wasn't there, but we wouldn't have been on the same radio show together, right?
Absolutely.
So
that's true.
We've made leaps and bounds, but man, we should be moving it much quicker than this.
Right.
Think of the leaps we made from the 50s to the 80s, right? That's still a 30-year ban, you know, especially for cultural diversity, acceptance, and movement and change. And again, it still goes on, but I think around the 80s is when, like, the real, maybe the mid 70s, but yeah, 50s, 60s, early 70s, terrible time for like minorities and things. And I think at that point, the world decided, hey, that's not okay anymore. And then like people like police and government were like, fuck, too many people agree. We better back the fuck up. And we need to do that again.
Right.
We have to get so many people to agree. People like police and government and things like that say, oh, we need to change some shit. You know, we tried telling people, no, okay, we need, as a collective, we got to come together and say, y'all are fucking up and we're done with it. Like, it ain't gonna happen.
I think right now too, the problem is so many people are scared to even say anything, like, if you agree. And I feel like it's like that even in the workplace. Like, say if you agree with a coworker that you know that's been getting done wrong, but you too scared to say anything because you think you're gonna get fired. I say get fired. Shit. If you get fired, you get unemployment. Fuck them.
Right now is the perfect time. Again, we had a whole episode on this. Right now is the time. Get what you're worth, chase it down, double down on you, because opportunity are limitless right now.
Right.
Limitless.
Yeah, for real.
There's so
and then not
jobs.
only that, it's a bunch of jobs, but the thing is, everybody's like, okay, we're gonna start y'all off at between 22 and 26 an hour. And I'm like, well, shit, if y'all gonna start me off at that, that means that I can definitely negotiate. Yeah. I'm not gonna take that.
Right.
Yep.
Y'all gonna give me something more because I feel like I'm worth more than that.
Right.
Yep. Absolutely.
And with everything going up, hell yeah.
We had, like I said, we had a whole, I think it was hour and a half podcast about that exact thing. Is like, right now is the perfect time, especially if you have a set of skills that you know that you can be beneficial to a company on. Hell yeah, go get it, because it's out there somewhere. And a lot of times it's closer to home than what you think. Like I said, I ran 62 miles away chasing down what I thought I needed. COVID sucked. A bunch of terrible shit came from it. One of the great things that came from it was I was able to go for what I thought I needed to be an hour away to get. I found it 7 miles from my house 4 years later. So, and it's come with even more opportunities already. So they are out there. There are, guess what? The conversation that our generation's lazy and stuff, there's some truth to that. There are people from every generation that is lazy. But I don't think it's a generalization thing of saying, like, you know, millennials or Gen Z and things. No, I think there are lazy people in every generation. The lazy ones are going to miss out on the lazy ones are going to miss out on the opportunities right now.
Right.
So if you got that drive, it's even easier. Great, because you've got an entire older generation that thinks you're lazy anyway, so fuck them. And then you got another generation below you that's finding ways online to make money. They're finding ways digitally through NFTs and all kinds of social media things and Twitch. So you got this market of old heads moving out, our generation being able to get opportunities to get into great positions, and the younger generation saying we don't even need all that shit. So we are
Right.
we are at the tail end of a labor market that the world has only ever known. It's very much becoming a digital market. So again, that's where our generation's shit. We were introduced to technology and the internet and things like that. And with the introduction of technology in that sense, you're watching the labor technology fade away and information take over.
Right.
So it's kind of a cool time. It's, think about that. We've watched more technological advances in our lifetime than somebody 200 years ago saw in an entire 100-year span of their life.
Right.
Their advances were, the fireplace, instead of the smoke coming inside, we found out we poked a hole in the roof and put a tube in it. That shit will just go out there. We won't smoke in the middle of the night. That was their 100-year technological advance. And then all of a sudden the car was invented. And then from there, it just launched. So think of where we were 50 years ago, technology-wise, where we're at now. Imagine where we're going to be in just 10 years at this point.
Right.
I got to drive in the new Lightning, the Ford Lightning, the all-electric. That was insane. Insane. I literally felt like Elon Musk in a vehicle. It didn't make a single noise. It was fully electric, 0 to 60 in like 4.6 seconds. And as you were driving on the gas, the second you let go, you're no longer providing power to the truck. You didn't even have to hit the brake. The F-150 literally slowed itself to a complete stop like within 3 seconds.
Oh, God.
Terrifying. Terrifying. I mean, I was like, oh, it's an electric truck. It'll be a little bit different. We took it out. She put it in sport mode. My head literally slammed back when we took off.
Wow.
And it didn't make a single sound. That was the crazy, scary part. You just all of a sudden.
And this is the F-150, you said?
It was the F-150, I think, variant. Yeah, it's called the Ford Lightning. It's a beautiful truck, $73,000. And you open the hood. That's your trunk.
That's how the electric cars, the trunk is in the front.
It's crazy, man. And
wow.
everything was digital. I had a 14.5-inch screen.
That display though.
Yeah, dude. Ooh, it was sexy.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, everything about it was amazing.
I never even heard of it.
But I've never been in a truck that's gone that fast. And I've been in trucks that were designed for drag. Like 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds in a full-size truck. And it didn't make a single noise. That was the scariest part.
Wow.
We hit, and all you could hear was the tires on the road.
So that just makes me think too, like that would be kind of scary, especially if something was, say, if somebody was committing a crime or something, and somebody's like, "Did you hear this? Did you hear that?" Hell no, I ain't hear shit. Everybody got electric cars now.
I ain't gonna lie. You know how many times hearing like a loud ass engine come down the road has saved me from getting hit when I go to get my mail?
Yeah.
Now it's just gonna be.
Now you got to be on the look. You got to pay attention. You ain't gonna hear nothing.
We're going to put whistles on the front of these fucking cars so as we're done.
Something. Or like those, you know how people used to put those deer things on their cars?
We're gonna need them for humans.
The deer whistle or whatever.
We're gonna need them for humans.
Yeah.
We're gonna need human ones, so we're gonna have to make it to where the humans can hear.
Is that ludicrous?
So we move the
bitch. Oh.
Yeah. Right, for real. Something.
Nah, like I said, I'm excited for the future because the advancements to technology are cool as shit. But yeah, our kids are gonna have to deal with a lot of bullshit. And
yeah, I agree.
I think the thing is though, we're still young enough and we're getting to an age where people are listening to us. We can't give up that fight. We still have fight in us to make sure that the life we lead for them is hopefully for the better. So anybody listening, keep fighting for the right shit.
Absolutely.
And it's hard because there are some people that are going to believe what they're fighting for is the right shit, and it's not, and that's our opinions. That's where we got to have more open conversations. Got to be not afraid to bring new people into the fold. Like Drea, we brought her in just to shoot shit and talk. That's what we want to do with this podcast. Have conversations. And so I do think we have some different conversations coming up that maybe aren't going to be as fun and as lighthearted. And I'm super excited for that because I'd like to see us navigate it in a positive light, right?
Right.
Show this next generation how to do it. Don't let's talk about it. It's easy to talk about.
Exactly.
You gotta fucking do it. So
I think sometimes that people just get uncomfortable or something like that. But I'm like, you got to have the uncomfortable conversations because if you don't, then how do people know?
Yeah.
There was
Exactly.
there was a third. I don't know if y'all seen this video. I'm gonna send it to you, Tasha. You could. I mean, it's a girl. It's a 13-year-old girl. She was. I don't know if it was some type of like town hall or something with police officers, but she went in. I was impressed. I ain't gonna even lie. I was completely impressed. I'm like, this is a 13-year-old girl talking about this. It's kind of embarrassing too, because I'm like, she was telling the truth. She was saying that she didn't feel safe. And she felt like she didn't feel like she was being protected by the people that's supposed to be protecting her. Hold on, I'm gonna just send it in our group chat so y'all can.
And you know what? I think I've seen that, but I'm pretty. Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I just sent it to y'all. Yeah.
I just saw it.
You can play it, because I was like, she went in and I was like, oh my God.
Oh no, that's a different one.
Yeah, play that real fast, because this girl is 13 years old and she went to this thing. This was in a shooting in Grand Rapids where a police officer shot this person in the back of the head, like as they were walking away or whatever. So it wasn't like they were defending themselves or nothing. It was just like, I'm gonna shoot you in the back of the head. I mean, there's more to the story, but this was the press conference or town hall or whatever after that shooting.
Let me see if I can.
And that's the worst part. We're getting. I keep telling people, don't get used to this. Don't let this be something you get used to.
Yeah,
it's unacceptable.
exactly.
See if I can.
I'm trying to get it.
Yeah, I can do this. Then what else I can do? Can I do it this way? Down.
It's gonna let you.
Paste. See, I don't know if. Let's see. Oh, only sends me the link. Here. Let's do it
It
this
did
way.
pop up on the screen though.
It didn't.
It did.
That's why it did. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the chat right now.
It's in the chat, but it doesn't pop up as an actual video. That's what I was hoping for. But we do it this way.
My name is Nayar Taminga. I am 13 years old. I've lived in Grand Rapids almost my whole life. I'm going to say it again. I'm 13 years old. All of you are adults. Adults, right? You can drive, you can drink, you can vote. I don't have that. When I asked my mom if I could be dropped off here, her response was, is it safe? Is it safe? You know, we had someone come up here and talk, don't teach our children to disobey those who are protecting us. I don't see them protecting me. If you want to talk about those protecting me, I look to those who are standing right now because my trust is in them. I don't trust any of you. I don't trust any of the police officers because you have shown time and time again that we cannot trust you. I go to City High Middle School, just voted the top high school in the state. You know what they teach us? Teach us to speak up for yourself. We're IB learners, right? We're smart. None of you are smart. None of you can recognize murderers. You can identify that there is a problem, but you cannot fix it. I don't know much about the law. Again, I'm young, but I'm pretty sure an accomplice to a murder should be arrested. And right now, all of you sitting and doing nothing are accomplices to a murder.
Please refrain from the additional commentary. If you could let her finish.
I am sorry. They're fine. I'm still allowing to speak.
Please go ahead.
I am frustrated, and frustrated can't even begin how absolutely terrified I am to live here. I'm expected to raise my kids here. I'm expected to go outside and walk my 5-year-old little brother. God forbid we look too scary. God forbid he accidentally is wearing his hood and we get the police called on us because we are window shopping to go steal later. I don't want to keep coming here. Trust me, this is not how I want to spend my night. I don't want to come here. I don't want to sit here and I don't want to have to beg you to stop killing people. That's not what I want to do. I have friends. I have other things that I could be doing, and I'm sitting in front of a group of adults who think murder is okay. You can't sit here and tell me you don't think murder is okay because you're allowing it to happen. If you want to talk about God, you want to talk about Jesus, I'm a Christian. I don't know what God some of these people believe in, but it sure ain't mine. I have never read in the Bible where he said we should allow the people who are supposed to be protecting us kill us. I'm sorry, maybe I missed that scripture though. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Please, please do not make me sit here and scream another name. Do not sit here and make me beg. And God forbid that name is mine. God forbid that name is any of these people. God forbid. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
Damn.
ridiculous.
That's
13. 13 years old.
Dang, yeah, she gonna have a career ahead of her.
Man, listen, them kids are okay. All right.
Dude,
they are okay.
Yeah. Me and Todd were talking about this. There was in Texas, like yeet yeet, all America, motherfucking Texas, not even like Austin, which is a very liberal part of Texas. This was like outside of Dallas, Texas, like motherfucking yeehaw, America. One of the senators was going into a high school gymnasium and to talk, and the students started chanting "fuck you, fascist" as loud as they could, and the principal was threatening suspensions, detentions, expulsions, and they didn't stop. And the senator ended up not talking, ended up leaving the school. And I'm like, if shit like that's starting to happen in Texas, like the motherland of like America, shit's gonna start changing real fast. These kids, we set it up for them. Fuck them kids. The kids went, yeah, fuck you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a quick turnaround. Yeah. Fuck y'all then. You don't care about us?
Yeah.
Fuck you too.
Yeah.
And you know,
and it's bad because the thing is, like the kids, they need to be protected, and then nobody's protecting these kids except for their parents, and their parents can't do shit for them because it's like the systems want to fight against the parents when they want to correct whatever's wrong.
Yeah.
it's and listening to that child speak, what I hear in the back of my mind, and those who have listened or whatnot will have the response of, well, if you don't like it here, leave the country, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. Come on, go back to your country. This is my fucking country, dumbass.
But the problem is, in this case, there's no room to say that, because now it's beyond Black.
Right.
It's beyond demographic. It is now your children. That's what we're looking at. It's your children, it's your grandmother.
It's literally like the police against anybody who's not a police officer.
But in this case, the Texas case, and knowing now that there was a bad call, knowing that the higher ups, the Congress and all them are still holding on to this gun control thing. It's beyond the demographic of race. It's now you're putting it into the hands of crazy people.
Yeah.
And the people, I believe that the people who are complaining about a gun ban are the ones that have the AK, the ones that have those assault rifles. I feel like those are the ones who are afraid that they will take those guns. Now, keep in mind, guns, to me, in my mind, the guns is equivalent to technology. You try to remove Napster, and there's another torrent there. You remove that torrent, there's another torrent. So you can't necessarily get rid
Right. You're not gonna get rid of it, right?
Because it's always
Somebody's
going
gonna
to be
always
there.
find a way.
But there has to
Yep.
be some form of a borderline to allow some form of accountability. Because at this point, you had, 18 kids dead in a classroom where they're supposed to learn. And now they learn to die. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
You had grandparents who were buying groceries.
Yes.
And got killed by a dude that wrote nigger on the gun. How is that okay? And I'm saying
trying to figure
that
out
because
I'm
how
just
is
trying
that
to figure
okay?
out how is this dude like even alive? Like they busted in and killed those dude that shot everybody.
And that's the thing. Forget that motion, because I know people say that, like, and there's a moment where I was like, well, he kind of walked away. But we can't hold every little thing. You can't hold a George Floyd to every cop.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the hard part.
I don't.
Emotionally, you can, but you really can't, because not every cop. Now, I'll say not every cop is a bad cop. I know some.
Same.
During that whole George Floyd situation, I'm not mentioning his name, but he literally contacted me. He's like, I want to leave the force.
Yep.
Because
it's sad.
I can't.
I feel bad. I feel bad every day for the good ones, because I mean, literally, it's not all the police officers.
No, and I told him, no, you keep you. You gotta show. You gotta show the good. Because
exactly, I was gonna say, if he leaves the force, then that's one less good person on the force.
Yeah. And I'm not even talking about race. Like, and that's the thing. Like, even when I get to this moment back in the day, people always think I'm using the race card, and I'm not, because I think differently than that. But I'm just like, there's a moment where control has to happen.
Yes.
And if you're allowing crazy people do crazy things, you can't get mad at your own citizens coming in and saying what this woman, this child said. You can't get mad at that.
No.
Because you're allowing it.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing too, is that, I it's funny to me how comedians always seem to hit the subject right on the head. I don't know if it's the delivery. I don't know if it's the research that goes into it. Jim Jeffries years ago had a bit about, he goes, in Australia, we had a mass shooting. Government went, all right, fuck it. No more guns. Y'all fucked up. We gave you a shot. They're gone. They got rid of the guns. Everything was, what they did is, they did it different than how America would do it. The reason everybody says like, oh, bad people will still get guns is because when we confiscate guns, we don't destroy them. We resell and auction them off afterwards to make more profit for the police departments and the government, which is gross.
Yep.
Australia said, nope, we're going to fucking crush them. We're going to literally get them out of here. The only people that'll have guns are highly trained. We'll be able to track what gun does what, where. Haven't had a mass shooting in 20 years. Everyone says that, Australia and America is different. Cool, sure. It can be, I guess. Why not? But
but does Australia not have human beings like America has human beings?
That's what I said. All you're saying by saying America's different is you're saying, oh, we have shittier people who, for the greater collective, wouldn't give up some freedoms. You already fucking did it after 9/11. You let the Freedom Act happen. You let millions of Islamic Americans be fucking rounded up, arrested, persecuted. We did it during World War I and II with Japanese. We've done it to African Americans for fucking years, and still to this day. People are profiled and all that. So we have to get off this idea that we're somehow the greatest fucking country in the world. It's a joke at this point. given the benefits and the understanding and inclusion of everybody. Look at Canada as a prime example. Look at Norway, Australia, Sweden, Belgium. Germany is becoming one of the more progressive countries in the world. Like, if Germany's starting to get people like, hey, we want refugees and we want to help our infrastructure grow and we want immigrants to come in and help us understand how to do this better, that better. That's the country we should be. And we're not even fucking close anymore. So who would have thought, again, like we talked about technology advances in 50 to 60 years. Think of where Germany was 50 to 60 years ago.
Right.
Like, coming off that war, they were a dying country. I didn't know if they were going to survive. A third world country damn near could have walked over and just been like, we owns this now. We're Germany. And luckily no one did, because their fucking entire infrastructure was destroyed after World War II.
Right.
So the fact they not only survived, but turn it around to become one of the more inclusive, freedom-based countries in the world, we have to fucking do something. Like,
and
it's gross.
And I will say this. I will say that we are one of the greatest countries, and I'll say why. Because there's other countries, if we lived in a certain country, we would not be able to do this. We would not be able to speak the way we're speaking.
I'd say very few. Very few.
But also it comes with that double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
We also can't say that we are, because there's countries laughing at us right now because of our action, because of what we're doing, because we're standing proud and saying but look at us.
Yeah.
Right. And they're laughing at us. And that's why they're wanting to attack us all the time. And it's why they always said what they said, because they're looking at us and they're like, yo, you guys are a laughing stock based on what we're doing here. And it's not just me saying, you can see it. You can see it. And you see it from president to president to president. Very few got the acknowledgement of, okay, he has a head on his shoulders. Then others is a laughing stock, not from us, from them. Because we still stand proud and say we are the greatest.
At the leadership.
Right. Yeah. Right. And again, I'm not saying anything bad about our country, right? I'm just saying we got some shit we got to take care of. We got some things we just got to kind of put that ego aside and look at what's going on in our country. That's it. And only for that to happen, we all have to come in and as family members, we got to bring those cousins that we don't like to the table, and we got to talk about it. Look, we got this problem. We need to settle. What can we do with these laws versus what's going on here? And I think that's the elephant in the room in most of those cases.
I think our big problem is, instead of fixing the laws that are fucked up, they just want to make new laws on top of the laws they already have. How about y'all just fix the ones that we already have?
Well, and I think that's where it gets even into a deeper and deeper and deeper conversation. You start talking about lobbying, you start talking about super PACs, you start talking about influences in government.
Right.
I'm actually extremely happy. I won't say extremely happy because it's sad it had to get to this point. But yeah, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel had a really good segment that literally 50 people, the same 50 people that have been, on the House of Representatives that have vetoed and shot down every single gun reform law that has come their way. Those same 50 people, now people are realizing through multiple presidents, multiple House leaders, multiple Senate leaders, the same representatives that have been in that House of Representatives for 30, 40, 50, 60 years will openly say thoughts and prayers and then go directly to an NRA lobby. Ted Cruz, if he gets reelected this next time, I may blow my fucking brains out. This man is being accosted by the left, the right, British reporters, Australian reporters, fucking Telemundo reporters. Like, people like, when are you gonna fucking do something? He can't even go to a restaurant with his daughter without people berating
Man,
him. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
yes, they was talking about this, like how I can't believe he went out to eat after this shooting.
yeah, no, oh, not only that, not only after he to go to the NRA convention meeting that he was heading to. He gave his thoughts and prayers on air before going to an NRA fucking convention where you already know he's getting paid. You already know he's getting kickbacks. 85% of the US wants to see stricter gun laws, registrations, background check. We unilaterally are deciding that. Fuck Republicans and Democrats. Just as a world, we're like, nah, we really should be able to tell like where this shit came from, how it happened, how to prevent it. Data analytics, right? We want data. We want things to be able to track. And you got like 50 old dudes that are just like, nah, we all right. Yeah. They did the same thing. They wanted to give the CDC a shot of scientifically understanding mass shootings, prevention, how to inspect it in people. They have scientists that do that. It's all data analytics. And the House of Representatives shot that down 12 years ago. They let the CDC study car crashes. And they realized that making cars lighter, not using steel, using seat belts, these were all things that during the 70s and 80s, the CDC learned from when it came to car accidents, fatalities, and children death. Increased the survivability rate of car accidents by 83%. CDC did that through studies. The CDC is like, hey, I feel like we could do the same thing for firearm and firearm related deaths. The government went, absolutely not, because there's money involved. There's money
I was going to say.
It's corruption.
Yep.
It's corruption. That's
just like with the pharmaceutical companies. They don't want you to completely cure anything.
Yep.
Because if you cure all the diseases and stuff that's happening,
there's money in medicine.
Stop happening.
Billions of dollars gone.
There's money in medicine. Yeah.
Yep.
First of all, they can't do surgeries. They can't treat you for your illness if they cure it. If they stop putting all the chemicals and stuff that's even causing you to be sick in the first place. I mean, it's all connected. It's all connected. That's why people always say, like, you should grow your own food and stuff like that. That's all well and good, but not everybody knows how to do that. Like I do, because, I grew up, my granddad, of course, was a farmer because his people was farmers, but not on purpose. Like they had to do that because, slavery. But, I mean,
please tell me.
Am I lying?
Please tell me y'all saw the clip with like the big fat white dude with the rebel flag. And he goes, this flag stands for history. My family had a farm here. We raised it. And the black dude's like, yeah, who ran that farm? And he's like, he's like, exactly.
So, but it's crazy though. Like if you actually, I think a lot of people, how everybody always tells you to read your labels and stuff like that. People really for real should read the labels.
There's a lot of bad
and
shit
Google some of the shit that you can't say, because a lot of that stuff that you can't say shouldn't probably be going inside you. But the problem is, if you don't know how to grow your own juice. Food, yes, exactly. If you don't know how to grow your own food or whatever, you just kind of stuck with the processed stuff.
Yeah.
Or if you don't know a farmer, you stuck with all the processed stuff. So I mean, it's kind of messed up.
And everything that we're saying, people, it's simple. You can find it. It's in Google, it's in TikTok. It's not like we're some conspiracy theorists. Like they're out there. And we're
making shit up.
It's there. You don't necessarily have to dig in that much. The algorithm kind of does it for you. Like
it's not hidden stuff. Like that's
it's not really hidden stuff.
Really not.
And it's backed by statistics. That's the thing, is like I will look into and read anything that is actually backed by data. The second it's like, well, this is how I feel, this is how our forefathers felt. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I want data. That's literally my job. Data collection and then executive decision making based off data collection. So more people can do that. It doesn't need to be on a large scale. It's literally, I keep seeing all these posts like, after 9/11, it's not like we banned planes.
we just secured the cockpit more. I'm like, oh, really? Because I don't remember the TSA jerking me off before every fucking plane ride I had. But now they're making sure I don't have a razor blade in my dick, so they make me come before I get on the goddamn plane.
Right.
So, yeah, I never once had a finger in my asshole until after 9/11. So,
Man.
if you think all we did was secured the cockpit, good for you. You're a level of stupid I can't fix.
It's a whole other. Listen, I remember back in the day when you used to pick people up from the airport, you used to be able to actually park on the side and wait for them to come out. You cannot do that no more. You have to keep fucking moving. I remember the first time right after 9/11, the first time my mom had to fly out for work and I had to pick her up from the airport. They blew whistles. They was on, I think it was called like level red or something like that. You just had to keep on fucking spinning around that damn. If your person wasn't out yet, you had to keep fucking going because you couldn't stop.
Yeah.
You wasn't even allowed to park like, you know how some of the airports have like hotels, parking lots, or a restaurant or whatever. No, you keep on fucking circling until they come out. You do not stop.
I believe it.
I messed around. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's still like that too. I mean, it ain't on the level red or whatever, but you still ain't allowed to stop there. You got to keep on fucking moving.
I completely forgot I had a bottle of water in my carry-on. I totally forgot. It was just one of those times. And it went through, and the guy was like, hey, come in. And I was like, oh shit, what is it? Yeah, it was my underwear. What is it? He's like, bottle of water. I was like, oh shit, it's just throw it away, man. I don't need it. I don't need a bottle of water.
Right.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Shoot.
I'm sorry.
Right. I remember back in the day we used to bring our water with us. You can't do that shit no more.
I gotta pull my pants up now. I gotta pull my pants up. Good. Okay.
I remember this lady had some water for her baby. You know that water that you mix with the formula or whatever?
Right.
She had to throw that whole big ass jug in the trash.
Damn.
They made her, she had her bottles already. Like she had like 2 of them. They told her that she needed to make up those 2 bottles that she had and she needed to throw the rest of that water away. She wasn't allowed to bring it on the plane.
Yeah.
I said, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And again, that's the world we live in. Like,
I mean, I would rather,
yeah.
I mean, I would rather be safe, take my butthole if you need to. That's fine. I mean, at least I know I am completely clean. I mean, clean me off.
Right.
Secure my cockpit. That's fine. Do that.
Okay, yeah. Do all that.
Let me get in the goddamn plane.
Right. Secure the cockpit, pick the booty hole, check the prostate.
Oh my God.
All right,
you check the prostate. 2 fingers.
Turn your head and cough.
About to realize you're into a whole level of things you didn't even know you were into.
Oh my God. This whole time, like, I've been staring at myself, like I'm doing like these like 2 angles here because I'm looking at y'all on the screen and there's a camera here. But there's a moment I'm like looking and look like I'm doing like this like weird. Look like Uncle Ruckus. Look at Uncle Ruckus
with the one big
eye bigger than the other. I'm like,
oh shit.
Oh man. All right. So let's
wrap it.
Let's wrap it. But let's get our drink. Let's cheers. For the first, pinky up.
The remainder of my drink since I was. Oh yeah, pinky. You gotta have your pinky.
You gotta get your pinky up.
We're waiting on you.
Yeah.
We're waiting on you.
I got it. I got it.
Where's that? There it is. Pinky up.
There you go. Pinky up.
First video on A.
First video on A.
There. Finished like a boss.
All
yes,
right,
Lord, I had to take that one to the head.
So Drea, eat the cake.
What's up? Eat the cake.
Where can everyone find you? Are you still on Twitch?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch, but not as much. But I'm gonna get back at it. So Twitch or IG, my IG for Twitch, I should say, is Eat the Cake 33X. It's the same as Twitch. Eat the Cake 33X.
CTG. What you got?
It.
Instagram is CTGMAR10. Obviously on Facebook, you can try to look for me, but Coldplay's punk ass is just gonna show up. But usually I think if you type in Chris Martin Lima, I'm right up there. I'm probably like the 3rd white guy on the row, but I try to stick out where I can. So
Yeah,
Just wear your shirt. Just like change your profile
Yeah,
picture to
that's
that shirt.
I just gotta get
Yeah.
the taco.
No,
cat.
no.
That's it.
Taco cat. So
Taco
yeah,
cat.
yeah. I wish I was a little bit more active on social media. I keep thinking I'm gonna do some TikTok things, and every time I get a good idea, I don't know. I chicken shit out, but eventually I'm gonna start getting it going. So
Do it.
we'll have a TikTok to go. I see the A podcast has a TikTok now.
Does it
Yes.
now? I didn't
it
see
does. It does. I stumbled upon it. Wasn't even sent to me. I was like, hey, that's
Damn.
my thing. I
That's
felt
famous.
famous. Felt famous for a day. I was like, oh, we just out here making TikToks. Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, what happened?
We have a TikTok account.
You have a TikTok account?
Yeah.
Do I need to sue somebody? We're gonna sue somebody.
It's gotta be you.
Listen,
Hold
Ain't
on.
nobody else running the TikTok account.
Hold on now.
look,
Now the question
I remember when
is
I
it
found-
is it under the DJ Sabotage account? And it's
Okay.
just about the podcast.
I remember I found out I had a TikTok, and I was like, I don't have TikTok because I was just making me one, and it said I already had one. I said, I don't have no damn TikTok. I think somebody made one, so there is 2 TikTok pages with my face on it, but that other one ain't mine. I don't know who the fuck made that. You found it? Is it?
Oh, it's DJ
Oh,
Sabotage.
Yeah. Man, you messed me up. I was like, look, I'm about to go. I was like, look,
Yeah.
you want my corner? You want to split
Somebody-
the corner?
Somebody stole our shit.
Yeah, listen, you
I
never
take-
know. It's a lot of people that's doing
Hey,
weird shit like that.
I
Identity
take the
theft.
free promotion. Yeah.
And that's where we at. And Chris Murray, I'm just gonna say this right now. I love the song with you and BTS. I think the Universe song is
Oh,
great.
God. I thought he was gonna say something serious. I'm done with y'all.
No,
I'm
this
sitting
all
here
we do.
listening like,
Oh, this is all we do.
I'm
is
like, Chris, you got a
bullshit.
song?
All we do is bullshit.
Oh, so
I
for
see.
me, you guys, you can find me on all the socials because I can't stop. Sabotaj, not like Fabulous, but it's DJ Sabotaj on all the socials, even Twitch. Eat the cake. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for having this fun, craziest time.
You know, I be doing all the little stuff, you know.
I say I
I'm
don't know
here.
where you guys are in relation to me. I just pretend like, yeah, they're up there.
I feel like the
karate
Brady
chopping.
Bunch.
Right. Well, you know how when they start, and then they looking up and
Yeah.
just everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so
All right.
so everybody, as always, later days. I'm trying to grab my mic. Oh, let me grab this mouse. Later days, everybody.